Hey guys. Okay, so today we're going to do you versus them. So we're going to take a look at your energy on this side, and then we're going to take a look at your person's energy, and then we're going to go through the middle and look at your connecting energies. I love doing these readings. I think I did one a week or two ago, and there's just very energy draining for me, so I don't do them really often, but I feel the need to do one now. So here we are. So this is going to be a longer reading, naturally. Yes, these are long readings. Each pile usually lasts an hour, if not more. It depends on your energy and the situation. But these piles here that you're choosing, these are going to be the cards that I'm pulling from your energy, and then I am going to use a different deck for your person's energy over here. And then we're going to get some oracles, we're going to get some message cards, and some different tarot for the middle connecting energies. Okay guys, so and I also wanted to say thank you to everyone that commented on my last video I posted. I just kind of cleared the air and posted a like 15-minute video about my channel and what my channel's like, and anyway, just if you want to go back and look at it, you can. But I just wanted to tell everybody that made comments and that DM me and all that stuff for your kindness and your support, and I really appreciate it. I'm going to continue being myself, continue with my long readings and my interruptions that I can't help. But anyway, so we have 3 piles here to choose from, guys. Pile 1 is the crystal unicorn tarot, and then this is a pin that is it's just a big owl and then the little owl down here. Okay. And then this one here, everybody asked me about this tarot deck. It's called the Blooming Cat Tarot, and I love it. But I actually got it for free, oddly enough, from a publisher company that I was looking into to make my own oracle cards. And they sent these out for free so that you could see get an idea of what you know, if you liked them or not. And then this is a ladybug pin. Aren't these pins so pretty? I got them at Hobby Lobby if anyone wants to know that. They have some awesome ones. And then this one here is the Penelope's Tarot. I think I got it from Etsy. And then this is a hummingbird pin. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, timestamps are down below. And I'll see you at your ball. Hey, pile 1. Okay, pile 1. So let's do this. So if you chose the Crystal Unicorn Tarot and the owl pin with the little owl here on the bottom, then this is going to be your reading. So with the owl, obviously, owls is symbolic to wisdom. With the small owl that's on here, I kind of want to read that as I actually just heard that you may feel like you're way more wiser than your person. Not overall, but just when it comes to this connection. And I feel like you're wanting to say like relationships. Maybe you have been through more than this person has, or maybe you've experienced more than this person has. You could be older than this person. But something about you are this owl up here, okay? And something about you is over this person in some kind of way when it comes to some wisdom here. I also want to say for some of you, you may actually have a child either with this person or could have one with this person. or that you may feel like you foresee that in the future. Okay. So take what resonates there, guys. I'm going to put this over here. We'll see what tarot has to say. So we're going to get your energy. We're going to get your person's energy and the connecting energies. And I'm also going to pull all the oracle cards. So this is the part where I say, there's a lot of cards I have to get out. If you want to fast forward, be my guest. If you want to stay here and listen to me chatter, be my guest. I actually, sometimes I say things during getting the cards out that I see, but I try to not do that because I know not all of you sit here and listen to that part. So I try to hold it in. I try to wait, but sometimes it slips. Okay. I actually love this deck. I haven't used it very often. So here's what we're gonna do. Sorry if that was loud. These cards are kind of thicker. So I'm gonna shuffle these out. I'm going to pull your feelings here. I'm gonna go ahead and do your persons. I'm gonna do the connecting energies. I'm also gonna pull a few oracle cards out. So you can stick around for that. Sometimes I say things, I try to not, but sometimes I can't help it, but say things when things come out. Or you can go ahead and fast forward on to the full spread. So start where you want. I don't know if I said, did I say I do thoughts, feelings, and actions on both sides? I'm not sure if I said that or not, but. Okay, so pile one, what are your thoughts towards your person currently? Let's pile one's thoughts towards their person. What are their thoughts towards this person, Spirit? The Seven of Pentacles. Let's pile one's thoughts towards this person, Spirit. Page of Pentacles. Pile one's thoughts towards this person, Spirit. The Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, so now let's go on to your feelings. What is pile one's feelings towards this person? What is pile one's feelings towards this person? You have the Eight of Swords in reverse. What is pile one's feelings towards this person? Hold on, there's one out here. Fool in reverse. Pile one's person's feelings towards this person, Spirit. What are their feelings towards their person? The Queen of Cups in reverse. So what is pile one's actions towards this person, Spirit? What is pile one's actions towards this person? They're currently, what are their actions towards that person here? The Chariot in reverse. What are their actions towards this person? The Ace of Cups in reverse. What are their actions towards this person, Spirit? The Four of Swords in reverse. Heavy, heavy, they're always heavy. Your bottom of the deck energy, you have the King of Cups in reverse. So you do have the Queen and the King of Cups here. Under that is the King of Wands in reverse. Wow. Okay, so for your person's energy, I'm actually going to use the Fairy Tale Oracle. Now this tarot deck actually I don't know that I've ever explained this or not, but this tarot deck has 16 bonus cards in it that are extra knights and pages, kings as well. So keep that in mind when I'm pulling cards. Okay, pile 1. What is this? That wanted to come out, so we're gonna keep it. I do pull the cards out of here from, you know, what I feel like's supposed to be, because it goes faster. This would take forever if I just waited for them to come out. So you have the Page of Swords for their thoughts, the Queen of Cups in reverse. What is pile 1's person's thoughts towards pile 1? Spirit, what is pile 1's person's thoughts towards pile 1? The King of Pentacles. Pile 1's person's feelings. Spirit, what are their feelings for pile 1? Currently, what are their feelings for pile 1, Spirit? What is that? That is the 10 of Pentacles. I don't know that I've ever even seen this card in this deck, and I've used this a lot. I just now realized. What is pile 1's person's feelings towards pile 1? The 7 of Pentacles. Pile 1's person's feelings towards pile 1. The Hermit in reverse. Okay, so what is pile 1's person's actions, Spirit? You have the Page of Pentacles. That one wanted to come out. These cards are actually wanting to come out. What is pile 1's person's actions towards pile 1, Spirit? What are their actions towards pile 1, please? The Queen of Cups. So they have 2 queens here, guys. 2 Queen of Cups here. What's pile 1's person's actions towards pile 1? What are their actions towards pile 1, Spirit? The 2 of Swords. Wow. Their bottom of the deck energy is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Move this over a little. And under that, they have the Sun. Okay. So let's get some connecting energies here. Can y'all see all these cards? I'm gonna have to scoot these over. 𝘿𝙚𝙩𝙖𝙞𝙡. That's okay. Y'all know who I am, how I am with my cards. These are, I can't read my cards right if they're not. They have to be neat. I'm sorry. They have to be neat. They have to. And they're beautiful anyways. Why would you not want them to be neat? You know, artists spend a lot of time on these cards. Actually, I always like reading about the artist in tarot in the decks, if I can. And sometimes they don't always give you that much information about it. But sometimes they do. And they're always interesting stories. For instance, this guy over here studied cards for, I think, 30 years before he decided to make his own tarot deck. These cards that I'm fixing to pull here, guys, are called they're called the Visions of Life Tarot, and they're very different. I used them not too long ago. Some of them are actually kind of funny. They're not a traditional tarot deck, okay? They don't tell you what they are. You have to have the paper to look and see, or you can intuitively, sometimes I can intuitively tell what they are, but anyway, we're going to use these though for the connecting energy as far as your thoughts, feelings, and actions go in this connection, okay? And then the last thing is we're going to get some, I'm actually not going to get message cards. They don't want me to do that until I read. Or oracles, apparently. Okay, so let's get these out and then we'll start. So what is the connecting energies for pile 1's person and pile 1's thoughts? What is the connecting energies for their thoughts, Spirit? What is the connecting energy? Okay, well, we'll take that. Overconfidence. What is the connecting energy for their feelings? Their feelings. What's the connecting energy for their feelings? Motivation. Yep. What is their connecting energy here for their actions? What are their connecting energies for their actions? Spirit, what is the connecting energies for their actions? Principles. Bottom of the deck energy for the overall energy is the Lover. Okay. Okay, guys. So we're going to start with you and your energy here. As soon as I figure out what the heck I'm going to do with this. There we go. So we're going to start with you and your energy. Start with your bottom of the deck energy over here. Okay. Let me get one sip of coffee here. That was more like a gulp of coffee, but... So it's interesting on your side, guys. For your bottom of the deck energy, you have 2 kings. Problem here. It's not a problem, but they're both in reverse, okay? So the main bottom of the deck energy you have here is the King of Cups in reverse. So, and I feel that overall, I feel like emotionally you may be kind of all over the place. Also feel like you are kind of in this energy of being very impatient. And that has something to do with the fact that this person I don't feel like's giving to you anymore. And I feel like you feel this energy of it coming. I know it sounds strange, but like your intuition is telling you that something's coming with this person. And this is why you're in this King of Cups in reverse, is because you're not imbalanced, because your intuition's telling you one thing, but then it's not actually playing out in, you know, the 3D. It's not actually playing out. So you're feeling this intuitively, but it's not taking place. So it's causing you to be in this King of Cups energy. And the King of Wands is here to show us that you're becoming very impatient with that. But you are still trying desperately to remain hopeful. I feel like you're trying to not be impulsive in this connection. I feel like you're trying to stay in this place of self-worth and focus on self and accepting the situation, but still remaining hopeful. Like you're really trying to stay optimistic, okay? But your emotions, because of that intuitive abilities that you have, your emotions are not understood. They're not in balance. So as far as your thoughts go, so you've been thinking a lot about how you've invested in this connection, how there's a past here with this person, and you're not ready to really lay down your shovel when it comes to that. you're just kind of in this energy of limbo. Like you're just kind of in this energy of waiting. Now, you know in your thoughts, you know, again, that there's these new opportunities that you're feeling intuitively that are going to play out. And again, it's causing you to have this tension build up inside of you, right? Because in your thought processes, you're thinking, there's no way that this is over with this person. I've invested in this connection for so long. I've intuitively got these hits that I'm going to have this new start with this person, this new opportunity with this person. And inside, because you're having all those thoughts, it is causing you this big buildup of tension, this big ball of just buildup. And that's why you're in this King of Cups in reverse energy. It's because you're starting to build and accumulate all these emotions of what could happen, how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, how you should react to it, and all this stuff. But still, you're trying to stay in a acceptance and flowful state. So it's just like the energy is at an all-time high right now. And you're just kind of like, something's going to have to give at some point, right? Something's going to have to give. This is where your thoughts are, okay? So your feelings, well, your feelings and your thoughts are pretty much one at this point. But your feelings inside, you're suppressing all these emotions that are coming up. And I feel like, Pawan, sometimes I feel like you kind of want to rush in towards this person. And then sometimes I can't do that. You know, you say, I can't do that. I have to stay where I'm at. It will happen the way it's supposed to. And it's frustrating. I know it's frustrating for you because I feel like you're trying to do everything right as far as the way that you're thinking goes, but you're not actually experiencing these emotions for what they are. And you really need to do that. You need to be able to feel when that disappointment comes up, because you can intuitively feel like some kind of new start is going to take place here. And we'll get to that. We'll read your person's energy. I'm going to explain all that here shortly. But intuitively you feel that. And because of that, when those emotions do come up, you don't focus on them. And that's not necessarily a good thing, because you need to. There's still stuff that I feel like you need to learn with that. There's still some things that you need to explore when it comes to that. So what I'm getting overall with you, with your feelings, is that you desperately want to be in this free flow state. You want to be in this energy of acceptance so bad. I feel like one reason maybe is because you know that if you are in this energy of acceptance and let things unfold the way naturally they should, and just set the intention there, that it will come to you. You want to be in this energy so bad because you know that is what's going to help bring this person to you, that you're almost forcing yourself into that. But I don't feel like you're quite ready, but you're on the verge, okay? But there's still a few things that you need to address before you're actually at that final outcome, when you're at that final union with self point. And one of those is addressing these emotions that come up. Now, one of the emotions that you're having a hard time with, I feel like, is you feel like you can't control the way that you feel about this person. You feel as if this person is just always going to be there, and you're always going to be disappointed, or you're always going to be upset. And you really need to focus in on where that comes from. That's a place of acceptance, and you not being able to really fully, even though you're trying, really fully accept that you don't have the control over where this person or how this person reacts or comes towards you. You need to have this realization of letting go of that completely, and I don't feel like you have. I feel like you still try with inside yourself, okay? The Queen of Cups, when she comes up in reverse, okay, the King of Cups in reverse is the same way, but the Queen of Cups, to me, does it in a more nurturing type way. They actually have the best intentions, they feel. But you may actually be trying to manipulate the situation so that you can jumpstart this new beginning. And I feel like this is what's kind of holding you back from being able to move forward completely. Does this make sense? It's like, and you, inside of your, way back in there, you think, if I continue to communicate with this person, or maybe I can find a way to put something out there so they'll send me something back, and then that's something that you can kind of read on and analyze for quite some time to try to tune in to what they're feeling, to if your intuition's right. And you shouldn't question that intuition. And I think this is one of the things that you need to experience. These are the emotions I'm talking about that come up, because that's where that disappointment is coming up and making you question your intuition, and you don't need to be doing that. It's weird because it's like you're kind of doing it to yourself in a way, if that makes sense. You need to just be in this energy of acceptance and fully acceptance. Fully accept that. Now, I'm not saying that you don't need to reach out to this person at all whatsoever, but you need to do it in a way of you're just being yourself, okay? And you're not doing it in any kind of way where you're anticipating anything from it. You're just being yourself. So, for instance, let me put this into a way that's easier to understand. If something comes up in your life and you think about this person and you think, oh my gosh, they would love that. I have to show them that. They would love that. That's you being yourself, okay? Now, if something comes up and you look at that and you think, oh, I need to send them that. I wonder how they would feel about that if I send them that. I wonder what they would think about it if I sent them that. I wonder if there's any kind of hidden messages behind that they would get from me without coming out and saying it if I sent them that. Okay? That's not being yourself. That's being in that emotionally manipulative energy. So when you do that, and that person maybe doesn't reciprocate that or pick up on those signals like you wanted them to, what does that do to you? It causes you to be in this state of hopelessness. It causes you to be in a state of regret, sadness, disappointment. But see, this person didn't do that. You did that with the way that you were trying to manipulate that situation. So you actually did that to yourself. You actually put that back onto yourself because that expectation that you had set in your mind. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, this is all coming from a good place from you, okay? And I feel like it has to do with that you've waited for this person for so long that now that you might have went through a period where you didn't communicate with this person that same way. But because you've waited for them for so long and now you're in this energy of, you're feeling this intensity because your intuition is picking up that there may be some kind of restart that's taking place here, some kind of new beginning that's taking place here. It's like you're having a hard time understanding and controlling that within yourself. But it's almost like Spirit's like, it's okay, just relax. It's like when you spent 6 months getting ready for a show and you're getting up until the week out. And that week is so intense, right? You're like going through everything. You're going through your lines, you're going through, your stage presence, you're going through all this stuff, and you're like questioning things, and things are coming up, and it's just all this stuff. That's what your intuition's doing to you right now. And that's what's causing you to be in this state where you're like, I gotta accept. But really, you're putting your feelers out there, and then now you're questioning your intuition. So you need to reset yourself and go back to that place of calm and peace, because that is what's going to bring this person in towards you. This person's going to sense this chaotic tension build up inside of you. Their energy is going to sense that, and it's possible that it's going to push this person away when they're so close. Okay? So your actions. I mean, I kind of already pretty much talked about this, so I'm not going to stay on this for very long, and then we'll go ahead and go to your person's stuff. But your actions, you have the Chariot in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Swords in reverse. Well, the Four of Swords in reverse is you being completely exhausted of that tension buildup. And you need to take a step back and take care of yourself, okay? You need to make sure that you have yourself as your number one priority, not only in your physical needs, but your mental needs. Find that peace, find that center, find that spot where it's just like, okay, I feel better. I just need to relax. You need to meditate. You need to go outside. You need to do some grounding. You need to enjoy nature. Or if you can't do that, just enjoy something that brings you back to balance. Okay? Everybody has something that they enjoy that brings them. Some people like to draw. Some people like to sing. Some people listen to music. Some people clean the house. Some people, I don't know very many people like that, but if that's what you like to do, I'll give you my number and you can come over anytime. But the Chariot in reverse is, again, that lack of direction, okay? Your Chariots, and it's funny too on this card, the Chariots, I mean, what do you call these? The that's not it. If anybody thinks of it, put it down below. I'm not going to hinder on it. But they're sitting here, they're not in motion, right? And you're actually looking at them because you don't know which direction to take. You know you want to go somewhere. You just don't know where that is. You don't know what to do at this point. You're sitting here. This is the tension buildup. You're ready to go, right? You just don't know which direction you're going to take it. So you're suppressing all this with this Ace of Cups in reverse. You're saying, okay, so I'm just going to hold my Ace of Cups to myself and try to nurture myself, try to love myself, and hold my emotions in. This is your actions. This is what you're planning. This is what you're doing here, okay? And then you need to take care of yourself. You need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on your center. You need to do all this stuff. And because, let me tell you this too. Let's just say this person was to come to you right now. Do you honestly feel like you're in a place where you would be able and capable of not emotionally outpouring on this person? Because there's a lot of tension building up here with you. And I feel like this is a call for you to, it's almost like a learning curve here. It's like Spirit saying, okay, we're going to throw this at you. Okay? We're going to send you these signals that a new beginning's coming. Your intuition's going to be all over this. So we're going to see how you react to that. If you're able to stay in that peaceful center, even though all this is building up here around you, or if you've learned how to align yourself, how to stay in balance, or if not, we're going to see how you pick up on this. So think about that. That's something to really think about. Okay. And it's not easy. It's not easy. Okay. So let's get to your person, because your person, their actions say everything to me, and that your intuition is on point. Okay, your intuition's telling you exactly what is happening here is happening. But let's look into their thoughts here real quick. Okay, so your person's thoughts. Let's talk about their bottom of the deck energy overall, because that's really, to me, says everything. So, wow. You have Justice and the Devil. You have the Devil. So they're releasing the cards. Okay. Justice can mean all different kinds of things. But they're committing to, I feel like, releasing or breaking themselves free from this. I'm sorry, my cat is just staring right at me and I don't even know what to think right now. This so threw me off. Okay, anyway, sorry guys. Squirrel. So Justice here is, to me, about karma, okay? And taking accountability for that. And it's like this person is committed to not only releasing their karma, but they're taking accountability here when it comes to this. Their own healing. Taking care of themselves. And also this that they caused you. They want to bring this back into a balanced place. I feel like this person has gained some kind of new clarity here in this connection. And I can't help but notice that this baby here is carrying a red flag. And I know there's a white horse. Okay, so the white horse for me is this person wanting to come in and, I wanted to say apologize for some reason. Just kind of almost came out there. But maybe they do. Maybe they want to come in and apologize for something. They do feel like they've caused you some pain here for sure. But the baby here is about new beginnings. But the red flag here is, I feel like this person is surrendering. Sorry, the face on this baby, I'm thinking about your person with this red flag coming in, and they're like, I surrender. But the Queen of Swords in reverse is a person that is very over emotional. And it's weird that this is your person's bottom of the deck energy, but I feel like this is their energy towards you. And I feel like this person has gained some kind of clarity, okay, over the heartbreak that they caused you and how over emotional you are about that has in some way made them understand how you feel about them. That's the clarity that they've gained. They know how you feel about them because of the emotional, the way that you're having a hard time controlling your emotions. And I feel like this person maybe doesn't trust very many people. And Kitty, I'm gonna have to move you, honey. You keep messing my cards up. And I feel like they, with these emotions that you've shared, I don't know, it could be different for everybody, but for some reason, your person has seen you be emotional towards them, okay? And the emotions that you've shared is something that they've thought about a lot. And I feel like they've healed in some sort of way through that. And I feel like they now, because of that over emotion, trust you. Like, trust the way that they're feeling about you. Kitty, you're gonna have to move, baby. But let's talk about their thoughts now, okay? Oh, this cat is just really jacking these cards up. Gotta be straight. We gotta be straight here. Okay, there we go. That's better. Not really, but good grief. Okay. The Page of Swords. So this is that idea of them wanting to come towards you. I'm laughing because this particular Page of Swords is staring over here in this direction, which is funny because your energy's over here. The problem is, they have the Queen of Cups in reverse too. You have it in your feelings. They have it in their thoughts. And that's telling me that this person is actually, it's so funny because your connecting energy is overconfident, but really the Queen of Cups in reverse is about being a little insecure. But what it's telling me here is that it's also about suppressing your emotions. I feel like this person with this King of Pentacles here as well, their thoughts, they're trying to ground their emotions, okay? Because they're having some kind of new idea of how they want to come towards you with communication, right? Come towards you in your direction. And they're still suppressing some emotions. So you're not going to get every part of this person, okay? Because they're trying to be very patient. And I know that's very frustrating to hear because you have this buildup that's going on with you. But this person is trying to be very patient and very disciplined. But they are in this energy of being a little overconfident. But you are too, but yours is coming from your intuitive nature. Yours is coming from the intuitive hits that you're getting. Your person's coming from, they know how you feel about them. And that's where their confidence is coming from, right? But I feel like this person does have a lot of emotions going on when it comes to you, and they're not very confident about how they're going to express that to you. So they're trying to be patient. They're trying to be disciplined with their self and move towards you slowly, okay? Because I feel like this person's kind of like you in a way. I feel like this person has a hard time expressing their emotions in a, how do I explain this? In a, I want to say drawn, pulled back, where it's not an outpour. And so they're trying to do this slow, okay? Okay, so their feelings, well, their feelings are It's funny because you have the Seven of Pentacles in your thoughts. They have the Seven of Pentacles in their feelings. They have the Queen of Cups in reverse in their thoughts. You have the Queen of Cups in reverse in your feelings. So there's a little bit of mirroring energies going on here. But they feel this abundance here with you. They do. They feel all of that. They feel like there is so much here, and they're wanting to invest on this. They've invested. They see it just like you. They've invested a long time in this connection. But they're still a little bit withdrawn here with their feelings, okay? I feel like this person is starting to feel lonely, or maybe you and this person aren't in as close contact as you used to be, and this person's starting to feel the effects of that. And their feelings, they're really thinking about this investment that they put in this connection and how it's been very abundant for them. And that's causing them to be in this lonely energy. But they're reflecting on that. They're thinking about that and how they feel and why they feel that way. This is their feelings, okay? That's where their motivation comes from. Your motivation here is learning to control, or learning you don't have the control. Learning to kind of be in the flow of things, but just putting the intention out there. That's your motivation. Their motivation is feeling this abundant energy and this amount they've invested in this connection and this loneliness they feel. That's their motivation. So, I don't know if I said up here, but you're confident in your intuition and where it leads you. But they're confident in the way that you feel about them because of this emotion, over emotion that you showed towards them. Okay, so this is the interesting part. I've been dying to get to this. Your person's actions, okay? You have the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Swords. So I have to say, and go ahead and get it out there, your person is coming towards you, okay? But they're still deciding how they're going to do that, and it's going to be slow. I'm sorry. It's going to be a slower moving energy. This is the Page of Pentacles. The Pentacles is a slow moving energy anyway, and the Pages are the very beginning of that, okay? The Pages aren't the motion. The Pages are the messengers, the thought. So it's like this person is still contemplating which direction they're going to take this. With this Two of Swords, they realize that they're at a crossroads here, and it's because they feel this loneliness. But they're sitting here at this crossroads, and they're like, okay, I have all this emotion with this Queen of Cups here. They have all this emotion towards you, and they know that. And look at it. Look at this Queen of Cups right here. She has one eye open and one eye closed, but the eye that's open's looking in your direction. And it's like, that's their action, right? They're contemplating here. This should actually be right here, to be honest with you, because they're at this crossroads and they're contemplating. They know those emotions are there for you. They know they want to nurture this connection. They feel all that towards you. They feel your healing energies. They feel how compassionate you are towards them. They know how you feel about them, and they're wanting to move in this direction, but it's gonna come in a very slow way, and it's gonna come in a very practical way, okay? Because in the middle here you have principles. Now, principles for you on your side is, again, you learning to take care of yourself and put down the reins here and just relax and find that peace, okay? Your person's is, they're trying to be practical about how they come towards you. And I feel like your person, because of the hurt that they've caused you in the past, that's why they're in this energy of wanting to be disciplined, wanting to be slow moving. And I have to say, I just realized this. All these cards here, even the Queen of Cups, because it's in reverse. If it was upright, it wouldn't be, but it's in reverse. They're all looking in your direction. You're heavily on this person's mind, okay? The only one that's not here with their eyes open is the King of Pentacles. And that's in this energy of them feeling confident about the way you feel about them and moving forward towards you. That's kind of funny. I've just noticed that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, oh, and I do want to say the bottom of the deck energy here is Lover. So, I mean, that says a lot right there. Is your person coming towards you. Look at this. Your person coming towards you and offering you something. And I've seen this before, and it's so funny. I love this card. This may come very, very unexpected. But I honestly feel like it will come when you are ready. When you are in this energy of acceptance and not trying to be in control, and finding that inner peace and taking care of yourself. When you're in that energy, I feel like that's when this is going to pick up pace. Your person's going to pick up pace. Okay, so I'm going to get some oracle cards for you and your person, and then I'm going to get some connecting energies. These are the 7 energies oracles. Okay, Spirit. Can I have some cards for pile 1? Some cards for pile 1, please. Can I have some cards for pile 1, please? Last here. Okay. Feeling the world. Yeah, you do. You're feeling it. You're feeling this intuition. I mean, you know it's coming. You know this is coming towards you. What else for pile 1? More advice here for pile 1, please. More advice here for... Well, that's like a whole pound of them, but I am going to take the one on top. Healing heart. Healing the heart. Oh, and this one too, I guess. Because I didn't even notice it. It was just sitting there. It is what it is. These are all your energy, guys. This is... Oh... This is a progress too that you're making. This is the number 4, 13 added up, number 4, 23 added up, number 5, and then you have number 6. So let's get some for your person. What is pile 1's person's advice here? What is pile 1's person's advice? So just so you know, I know your person's probably not watching this reading. So this is, unless you feel like this is your energy towards them, the roles can always switch, but this is just here to show you that your person is what maybe their spirit guides or their intuitions kind of moving them towards, wanting what direction they need to take. So what is pile 1's person's? Birds of a feather. Pile 1's, well, okay. I love it when that happens. Okay, so they also have smoke and mirrors. And a powerful move. Wow, guys, that's awesome. These are kind of synchronistic numbers as well. This is the number 7. Number 25 added up is the number 7. Number 42 is the number 6. And number 15 is also the number 6. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of stuff from your person, but we're going to start with you guys, okay? So, I think the thing that you need to work on here the most, or you need to focus, I don't want to really say work. I feel like you're there. I just feel like you're blocking yourself from it. I feel like you already know how to be in this. It is what it is energy, okay? And that door there is not going to open until you find that peace. The number 6 is that love, and it's also that healing and improvement, harmony, peace. And until you get to that point to where you can really like be in that solitude there, you're not in, release that control and know that it's going to play out like it's going to play out, like it's meant to. You're not going to be able to go through that door there. You need to be able to just focus in on that and find that peace. Now, that's the feeling the world. This is that you feeling all that intensity of your intuition that's pulling you, that's just tugging at you, that's causing you all this tension. Just like, I know it's there. I can feel it. I know it, I know it, I know it. But you can just be in that I know it state without being forceful towards it. Does that make sense? Like the number 4, this is added up to the number 4. The number 4 is about that stability and that security and knowing that it's already going to play out here. You know, the world is about that accomplishment in tarot. It's about that completion, knowing that this is a new beginning, and you've put in all this work for yourself, and you need to remember that and who you are and the peace that you find within. Healing the heart. This is the number 5, okay? And I feel like this is something that you've been working on, but I also feel like this is something that your person's going to be bringing towards you. I don't know exactly what your person's going to say, going to do. We are going to get some message cards from them though, before we close out. But I do feel like your person is wanting to offer you something here. And whatever that is, and I think you already know this intuitively, is going to help heal your heart. It's going to give you comfort. It's going to give you peace. And I feel like because you've been in this energy of trying to learn from this connection and this heartbreak and healing and all this stuff that you've been doing, focusing on yourself, that's why you can feel this coming and why you want it so bad. Because you feel that intensity of your intuition telling you it's coming. But you've got to please remain calm. That's what I heard in my head. Please remain calm. Just know it's coming and have peace with that. That's the best overall advice here. Your person. You know how a person, I told you that this card's funny to me. You know how I told you that your person is in that energy of, okay, a couple of things. Knowing what you mean to them. Knowing that your words are true, that your feelings are true, and feeling this loneliness. Whatever your person's energy is putting out towards you is not what they're really, really experiencing or feeling on the inside here. And this has to do with the smoke and mirrors. I feel like your person has made some transformations. They've definitely gained some clarity here over maybe some red flags that came up in this connection. And that's something that your person wants to share with you. And I feel like whatever energy they've been putting out has been the smoke and mirrors here. You know, this is the number 6 as well. And again, 6 is about that improvement. It's about harmony and love and healing. And I feel like your person has been doing that under the surface here. But I feel like it's coming out. You know, smoke seeps out of places. And I feel like that's what's happening here in this connection. This person is going to be seeping whatever it is that they feel and what they know and what they want. It's going to be seeping out, but slowly, like we talked about. So, also I want to say that trust is a big deal here with your person. And if they didn't trust you before, they've seen past those smoke and mirrors, okay? They felt that way before. They felt like there was that there. But they're starting to understand. They're starting to see past that. Okay. Birds of a feather. Your person recognizes how similar the two of you are. This is the number 7, which is about that reflection that your person has been having. But the number 7 is also about moving things forward, okay? And I feel like your person does want to move things forward in this connection. I feel like they want to have some kind of conversation when it comes to your connection and how they do feel so similar to you. I feel like, sorry, I'm counting these stars here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's 7, nope, 8. There's 8 stars here. So that's about that progress. I feel like you have brought a lot of clarity to this person overall. Just being able to see your progress. For them being able to see the progress that you've made within yourself, that has helped them. That has motivated them. And birds of a feather, they've reflected on that, and they want to be like you. They've learned from you. So a powerful move pretty much says everything here as far as their actions go. With this the 2 of Swords, guys, is not like I'm trying to figure out which decision I really want to take. I know I need to make some kind of decision. No. The 2 of Swords is a difficult decision. The 2 of Swords is about making a decision that's going to affect you big time. And being at that crossroads in your life where you know that if you make a move, it's going to change a whole lot of things. This is the energy that your person's feeling. This is that powerful move, okay? This is also the number 6, which again is about that harmony, that improvement, and that healing. And I feel like your person's wanting to improve this connection overall, but they're going to go about it in a very slow process. But it's going to be very powerful for not only you, but I feel like in your healing here, I feel like your person and their healing as well. And like I said, this person with this one eye open looking in your direction, they're wanting to release some of the emotions that they feel for you. But again, they're going to do it in a very slow way, okay? Now remember, on this card here, this person has all of these, and there's another red flag here. I feel like your person, whatever happened with your connection, has really been red flags to your person overall. The emotions that you've poured out to this person in whatever way, there's some red flags here that they've seen. They might talk to you about this, but there's a lot more this person wants to offer you, okay? And I feel like that's going to come later on in your connection, but right now it's only going to be in a very small, practical way, okay? This person holds the key. This person's, it's their move, okay? And they know that. And they're trying to take control of that. It's funny how your oracle looks like the world here with the key. And here you are holding the world because you're just waiting. Look at her, the way that she's looking at the world here. You're waiting for this person to make that move. Because intuitively you know it's coming. And they know they have to. Okay, so I'm going to grab some. My cat is asleep on my hand. In my lap. I'm going to grab some of these. These are the Once Upon a Dream oracles for the middle energies, connecting energies there. And then before we close, I'm actually going to grab some message cards from your person to close out. Okay. Can I have some connecting energies for these thoughts? For pile 1's thoughts, person's. Pile 1 and pile 1's person's thoughts, please. Connecting energies for thoughts. Dreams. Yeah. Your thoughts are both, you may be actually both having dreams about one another right now. If you are having dreams about this person, I guarantee you this person's having dreams about you as well, okay? Because that's your connecting energies there. And I feel like you're both trying to find this confidence about the dreams that you want to share together. Like playing out those dreams there. Like you're both starting to have confidence that something can play out here. So what is their feelings here, Spirit? Connecting feelings. What is the connecting feelings here? Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. True love. Yeah. You already know this. Your person is just now figuring this out. I mean, you got the 2 swans here. Holy moly, that is like the best card to get in the middle of connecting energies for your feelings. This person with this 10 of Pentacles, guys, they feel that abundance. They want to invest. And they know that they have in the past that they want to continue to invest. They feel lonely here and isolated away from you. That being them and lonely and isolation has caused them to recognize their feelings here for you. What is the connecting energy as far as actions go? Well, that came over. Trapped. Okay, with principles here and trapped, I'm getting this feeling, guys, that you and this person may both feel, for whatever reason, like suspicious is on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like you and this person are both feeling a little bit trapped as far as being able to play out this connection in the way that you both want. And I feel like that's why your person is kind of investing in this slowly. And I feel like that's maybe too why you struggle about direction and having to face it is what it is. It's almost like your person's wanting to move towards you, and maybe that's why it's such a hard move. Maybe that's why it's such a hard decision here, because now my head's tingling. I feel like this is going to this right here is going to, okay. With principles and trapped, there's something about this connection here where it's when the 2 of you take actions towards one another, it's going to be something that is not traditional. Your connection, now my ear's ringing. This is heavy. It's not, your connection's not something that is completely traditional. It goes past these principles, okay? That maybe you've both prior set in relationships. And you both may feel, as far as your actions go, trapped as in how to move forward in this connection and how you're going to go about doing that. But it's not, the funny thing is though, it's not keeping the 2 of you from moving towards one another. No matter what it is, y'all still, the feelings are still there. The love is still there, and the need and want to connect is still there, regardless. Okay, so let's get some messages. I'm actually going to do both messages that you would say and messages from your person as well. We just hit an hour, guys, so if you're still there, to me, this is the best part. I like the message cards. This is the Hidden Truth Oracles, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to get 3 cards for you, 3 cards for your person, and 1 card for the middle. Tell me about what would pile 1 say to their person if they could say anything. What would pile 1 say? We have, I hope that you can forgive me one day. So maybe there was something to do with forgiveness here in this connection, or you felt to ask for forgiveness in this connection, and you could have been overly emotional about it, and that's one of the red flags. That's the clarity this person needed. Okay, so what is pile 1's? What do they want to say to their person? If they could say anything, what would they say? I know I messed up everything. So you may be in this energy of feeling guilty. Kitty, you cannot sit up there. What are you doing? So let's get one more. You may be feeling guilty about, or this is maybe you questioning if you made the right choices or not towards this person. One more for pile 1. What would pile 1 say to their person if they could say anything? What would pile 1 say to their person if they could? 2 cards. I will wait for a sign from you. Yeah, that's what you keep trying to get. And I feel you even though we're apart. Yeah, I feel like you do. I feel like that's part of your intuition though as well. But I do feel like you can feel this person's energy. Whether you're with this person or not, I feel like you can feel them. And I think it's because this person's thinking about you too. What would this person say to pile 1 if they could say anything at all, Spirit? What would they say to pile 1 if they could say anything at all, this person? What would this person say if they could say anything at all? The timing just wasn't right for us. Which may be why they kind of pulled back away. Especially if this is there, the principles and trapped. Something that they've had to think about. I am becoming a better person. Yeah, that's that birds of a feather and all those red flags and that healing energy that we've been seeing with your person. What else would this person say to pile 1 if they could say anything, Spirit? What would they say? I know I was a distraction from your pain. So this person may feel this way. They may feel like some of the attention that you gave towards this person may have been just a distraction from something that you are experiencing or going through. That's not going to resonate with everybody, guys. What else would this person... What would this person say? It just might be a thought that they've had, okay? Not something that I feel like they may not still feel that way. And maybe that's why they've changed their idea of you. Maybe that's a way that they were thinking before. It's part of that smoke and mirrors that were there. Okay, what would pile 1's person say to them if they could say anything? What pile 1's person say? I hid behind material things. Again, that smoke and mirrors there, guys. Okay. I don't feel like your person's someone that is able to just express themselves emotionally without having some kind of fear about that. And I feel like they've just realized that, I don't know, I think your person feels safe with you. And I think they've realized this over isolation. Okay, what is the connecting energies? What would these 2 people say to each other, Spirit? If they could talk, if they could have a conversation, what would be said? I knew exactly what I was doing. If they could have a conversation, what would they say to each other? What's the connecting energy? I wish things that could be different. This has to do with this trapped in principles, I'm telling you. Let's do it one more. I have one more for what your connecting energies would be. What would they say? We both know that I'm not the one for you. Again, this is that principles and trapped energy here, guys. Okay. I feel like this is a conversation that this person wants to have with you. They want to talk about this connection. They want to fess up to some things that they feel. They want to bring you some, they know I have to do this. They know they have to bring you some kind of clarity and knowledge and balance, healing. At the bottom of the deck says, I feel you leaving me behind. And you may be leaving this person behind. Or they may have felt that energy in that place that you were in before your intuition was picking up on this new beginning. They may have felt that energy. And so, like I said before, if you were focused on yourself and working on yourself, and that energy was focused more on you and it wasn't so much on this person anymore, energetically, your person was picking up on that. Which I feel like has helped them realize your purpose here in their life and how they feel about you. Okay, guys, I feel like I need to get, okay, I always do this. I'm going to get 3 of these for the overall outcome, and then I'm going to leave it there, okay? I have 3 cards, please. The overall outcome of this connection. What's the overall outcome of this connection, please, Spirit? Single. They are single and available to pursue. What's the overall outcome to this connection, Spirit? Hope. All is not lost. A favorable outcome is still possible. What's the overall outcome? Wheel of luck. All things are aligned in your favor. Luck is on your side. Okay. Bottom of the deck says, love. Feelings are real and true. A connection between lovers. A feeling of complete emotional happiness. Yeah, I do feel that way. I feel that way. I mean, you had true love as your connecting energies there, guys. This person, I feel like, just needs to have a conversation with you. And they want to, but they're going to do it slowly. But there's always a reason behind that, and I feel like the reason you need to focus on, and this might help you, is one reason this person's going so slow for you is, I mean, the reason for you, think about this, is it's giving you time to find that balance within, find that peace that we talked about. Trying to balance out that intuition and know that something's coming, but still remaining calm about that. Use that. Use this time that this person's contemplating here. Use this time that they're taking, the slowness that they're taking here, to work on that, okay? Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I gotta clean up my desk here. My cat's messing everything up. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated and made sense to you. And if it didn't, maybe there's a message in another pile, or maybe you just didn't have a message today. But only take what resonates. And thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you again. Bye. Hey, pal two. Okay, so if you chose the Blooming Cat Tarot and this awesome ladybug pin, ladybugs are meant for bringing luck, prosperity too, I believe. Actually, I had ladybugs follow me not too long ago. That was clarifying for me that luck was on my side. So that's how come I know that, because I just looked it up here recently. I'm gonna put that sucker right there. Okay, pile two. So how we're gonna play this is, I don't know if how much I mentioned in the intro. It's been a day or two, something like that. I don't even remember now, since I did pile one. So so if you chose the Blooming Cat Tarot, guys, this tarot, I love this tarot deck. The images and stuff on it. I got this tarot deck actually before I even owned a cat. I didn't even have a cat. But like I said in the intro, they sent it to me for free. Technically, I guess it wasn't for free because I had to pay for the sample package box, but it wasn't much. So anyway, So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start with your energy. So I'm going to do your energy on this side. You know, the feminine is the left, the masculine will be on the right here. So your energy will be here. Unless for some reason you may resonate with the other side, that tends to happen sometimes too. It depends on what kind of energy you're in the most, I feel like, at the time of this reading. So just take whichever resonates with you. Roles can always be switched. So we're going to do you first. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. The same for your person. And then down the middle, we're going to do some connecting energies. And I'm going to use tarot. I'm going to use oracles for that, for your connecting energies. And then I'm going to get some message cards. I'm going to get some advice at the end. It's going to be a pretty lengthy reading, so buckle up. Get settled. Get you a cup of coffee, cup of tea, cup of cocoa, whatever you need. We're going to be here for a little while. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is tap into your energies. I'm going to use the tarot deck you picked for that. And then for your person's energies, I'm actually going to use the fairy tale tarot. So pile one. Sorry, pile two. Pile two. So pile two, what are your thoughts towards your person, towards this connection? Pile two's thoughts towards this person, towards this connection. So we have the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords. I have one more card for the two's thoughts towards this connection. The Ace of Wands. I'm sorry if y'all can hear that. That's my little robot vacuum. All two's persons. Oh, it's decided to come in here and join us. Let me go turn that off. There we go. Sorry about that. Oh, almost sat on my cat. She has to be up my rear 24/7, I swear. It's just like having a kid. Okay, pile two. What is pile two's feelings towards their person in this connection, Spirit? Pile two's feelings towards this person in this connection. The Nine of Wands. I actually saw that try to come out earlier when I was shuffling. Pile two's feelings towards their person here, Spirit, in this connection. Three of Swords in reverse. Feelings. Page of Pentacles. Okay, pile two's actions towards this connection and their person. Ten of Wands. Pile two's actions towards Four of Wands. Pile two's actions towards this person and this connection. Three of Pentacles in reverse. That's very contradictory right there. You got the Four of Wands and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Your bottom of the deck energy here is the Knight of Cups. Under that you have Death in reverse. Okay, I'm getting a clear message from you guys. Let me go ahead and get your person's energy out. If you're still here and you haven't fast forward, you can do that if you want. Sometimes I say stuff though. I can't help it while I'm pulling these cards out. I try not to because I know not everybody sits here and watches me shuffle everything. is Pal 2's person's energy towards them in this connection as far as their thoughts go? Pal 2's person's thoughts. You have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Pal 2's person's thoughts in this connection and towards the Pal 2. What are their thoughts? The Moon. Wow, guys. This particular moon here, this is crazy. This particular moon here has 5 wands that are shooting towards the moon, and y'all have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Isn't that wild? Pal 2's person's thoughts about Pal 2 in this connection spirit. Pal 2's Temperance in reverse. What is Pal 2's person's feelings towards this connection? What are they feeling towards this connection? Wow. The Ace of Wands in reverse. You actually have the Ace of Wands in your thoughts. Upright. What is Pal 2's person's feelings? Did y'all see the way that flipped over? Isn't that crazy? 5 of Pentacles. Wow. Pal 2's person's feelings towards Pal 2 in this connection. You have the Page of Cups. What is Pal 2's person's actions towards this connection? So I'm going to take these together. These I'm not going to take. They didn't flip over. They could come out again though, but you have the Knight of Cups in reverse, which is so crazy because you actually have the Knight of Cups as your overall energy upright. But they also have the Devil here. This is some crazy stuff that I'm feeling here, guys. It's almost like this, I feel like the roles have been switched or something in this connection. Pal 2's person's actions. The Hermit in reverse. Pal 2's person's actions towards this connection. The Ace of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck here is the King of Swords in reverse. And the 8 of Cups in reverse. With the King of Cups under that. Crazy. Okay. So I'm going to get some connecting energies before we start. And I'm going to use, I don't remember. I'm going to be completely honest here, guys. It's been so long since I've done Pile 1. I don't actually remember what I used for their connecting energies. I think I used the Oracles of 7 energies, but I'm actually going to use these ones since I have them out. I did a reading, a special reading message for someone last night that was the same type of spread, and I used these, and I don't know, I'm still pretty connected with them, so I want to use them again. What is the connecting energy as far as Pal 2's thoughts go from them and their person? What is the connecting energies? I have one card please for the connecting energies. Bee Spirit, that came out last night. What about their feelings for Pal 2? What's the connecting energy as far as their feelings go? Hold on, I'm feeling this card back here. Bear Spirit. Healing. Okay, I'm going to take it. Fire Spirit. Energy. Okay, guys, I just want to point out the fact these spirit cards, that's not what's all that's in here. There's different things in here. I mean, they are all like, there's some that say spirit on there, but there's some of them that do not say spirit on there. It's just weird to me that these all came out in the way that they did. And if you actually look at them, the numbers that are on there is progressing. These are progressive numbers here. You have prosperity as far as your thoughts go, healing as far as the connecting energy of your feelings, which is makes sense. You actually do have the Three of Swords in reverse, which talks about healing. And then energy, which is crazy because this is part of your actions here. Number 17, which reduces down to the number 6. So you have literally 6, 5, and 4, or 4, 5, and 6. So progressive numbers there. Okay, so I'm going to start with that. We're going to start with your energy. Give me a second to move these over. I want to make sure that y'all can see all the stuff here. Yeah, that works. Okay. Pile 2. Sorry, I have to make sure that I get them all out there. I want to make sure y'all can see them all good too. It drives me crazy when I see, like, go back and edit and I see some of the cards that are like, you know, wobbly, don't look right. Drives me insane. Okay, here we go. Pile 2. Well, pile 2, let's focus with the bottom of the deck energy. You have the Knight of Cups, and under that, you have you have Death in reverse. Pile 2, I feel like you are afraid to miss an opportunity. I feel like, okay. I feel like this is causing you a lot of anxiety, causing you a lot of stress. You have Death in reverse, which is about fear of change, okay? It's about clinging on to the past of what was. And with the Knight of Cups here, which is being that romantic offer, being that romantic intention there, I feel like you have this overall fear of losing that. And so you almost want to, I feel like you want to have a new beginning here with this person. I feel like you're afraid that that's not going to take place and you're wanting to take the initiative here. So as far as your thoughts go, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. That's that. As far as your thoughts go, for you to have the Nine of Swords in reverse is heavy, to say the least. It's about experiencing a lot of deep fears of what ifs could happen. Where this person is just laying in bed at night and thinking about all these what ifs, what coulda, shoulda, woulda, okay? And I feel like I'm saying, I feel like you're very terrified you're going to miss out on a new beginning, a new opportunity with this person. And a passionate new beginning at that. And it's so crazy because I have to say, you both have this Ace of Wands. The problem here is that yours is in your thoughts, so you're actually physically thinking about this new beginning here. Your person's is in their feelings, but it's not in necessarily a bad way, but we're going to get to that. Let's just focus on where you're at right now. I feel like you're having a lot of anxiety here over communication when it comes to this person and communicating some kind of new beginning here, communicating some kind of offer. I feel like you are wanting a new beginning with this person. But I feel like you have a lot of anxiety over the same. But you're definitely still moving forward. But the anxiety that you're carrying here is overwhelming. And it's just, it's very overwhelming. You have the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. This is all the things that you're thinking about, what ifs, okay, in your thoughts. And then in your feelings, you're like, I have to push forward. I have to have the courage and strength to be able to do this. And then the Ten of Wands is in your actions. It's like a heavy load that you're carrying because you know you're going to have to take this action here. So it's crazy that this is the way that it adds up to me in my head. The way that I'm seeing it unfold here is a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. And I feel like it doesn't need to even be there. Because this person this person's, okay. This is going to be one of those readings that are very frustrating because I can see how you and this person just need to communicate with one another and how much it would resolve so much in this connection. Because I can tell you one thing, this person definitely does not want to walk away from this connection, okay? They're not wanting that. They want way more out of this connection. Yeah, definitely. They definitely do not want to walk away. They're anticipating a new beginning here with you. Okay, but they're trying to not get their hopes up at the same time. But your energy here is, you know, in your thoughts, you're trying to plan out how you're going to go about this new beginning here. And this is a passionate new beginning, by the way. This is the Ace of Wands. It's a fiery new beginning, okay, with this person. So you have the Nine of Wands as far as your feelings go towards this. I just remembered that I think I actually did go through the middle and do the connecting energies first, but for whatever reason, I feel like I needed to start with you guys over here, so that's where we're started at. So the Nine of Wands, like I said, is you knowing that you have to make that final push, having to go through that final hurdle there. But you have the Three of Swords in reverse, which is, the Three of Swords in reverse is kind of a difficult to read sometimes because I actually feel different energies with this card. Not always the meaning of the card is what I'm feeling of the card. Sometimes it's different. And with this particular card here, I feel like in your feelings, I feel like you are getting over some heartbreak that took place in this connection. And I feel like you know that you need to heal this. And I also feel like you're worried about this heartbreak. And so you're kind of moving forward here, but you're doing it very slow paced. The Page of Pentacles is the beginning. It's the new opportunity there, having that new opportunity there. But it being a page, pages are not only, Pentacles are not only slow, but pages are the first. They're very slow. They're not actually in motion yet. But this, as far as your feelings go, is you're wanting to move towards this person, but in a very gradual pace because of this heartbreak that you experienced. But there's healing when it comes to this, and you know that. You're aware of that. I mean, y'all have healing here as you're connecting energy in the middle, and that's on your person's side as well. There's an apology there on their side, whether they've done that now, or they're planning on it, or it's already been done here. Which is why they're not getting their hopes up. But you, on the other hand, it's like, this is what I said whenever I pulled out these two cards. It's wishy-washy type energy, because you're wanting to have this unity here with this person, right? You have the Four of Wands here. I feel like you feel like the action that needs to take place is on your back. Maybe having something to do with this past heartbreak here. It's so strange, guys, because I don't know why for y'all I'm wanting to read these vertically and horizontally, and I haven't done this to anybody else yet, but I can read these that way. And it has a whole nother meaning to it. I'll tell you what I mean in just a second. But y'all have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which is basically, as far as your actions go, you want this Four of Wands here. You want to have this unity with this person, right? You want to have harmony and peace here with this person, connection, but you're not wanting to commit to anything. I feel like you're just wanting to ride this out. I feel like you're just wanting to, I feel like you want a new beginning here, but you don't feel like you can commit to anything. So you're just trying to play it safe. Like you're trying to just tiptoe into it without having to commit. Because you don't want this connection, this relationship here, to be a heavy burden. Because I feel like you're already carrying enough burdens here. You just want it to be harmonious. But the romantic sense is there. The passionate sense is there. But not the commitment. Okay. You want to make sure this person is clear about that. You want to make sure this person understands where you're coming from and what you really want. You don't want there to be any kind of miscommunication here, which is a conversation I feel like you're wanting to have with this person. But I feel like you need to, because this person is... Okay, we'll get to them in just a second. Let me go back and tell you what I'm seeing here this way, because it's a different story. I already kind of read this one to you here. I'm going to read this one to you here. This is about communicating. This is about communicating some miscommunication when it comes to your feelings and wanting peace and harmony when it comes to that. There could have been something here pertaining to your feelings towards this person that you kept to yourself. Yeah. Yep. Okay. You felt for some reason, yeah. Wow. Okay, so you kept some things to yourself here with this person when it comes to your feelings, the way you felt in this connection. You kept some things to yourself, and you realize that needs to be closed out. You know that there needs to be something said there. And you're wanting to break that. You're wanting to break yourself free of that. Okay? Because you feel like that was kind of an unjust that took place. But you're very fearful of opening up to this person in that way. And I feel like you want to make it very clear about this Three of Pentacles being in reverse and why it's there. And you also want to make it very clear about the burdens that you carry and how the harmonious nature that you feel in this connection and what you want from this connection. So this way, this tells the story right here. This is about that new passionate beginning. This is about taking it very slow and steady. And this is about not committing to anything. So you see how what I was saying about how you can tell a story this way, and then you can also tell your story this way. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and switch over here to your person. I might go back to you in a minute. I might have to point some things out with your person, but let me... There's a lot of action and reaction involvement here that's taking place in this connection. So as far as their thoughts go, okay, they're having some inner stuff going on here. A lot of tension buildup inside them. They've got the Five of Wands in reverse. And like I said, when I pulled these cards out, this anxiety is coming from this Five of Wands here. I feel like this person may be questioning the loyalty in this connection, not from them, but from you. How loyal you are in this connection as far as wanting things to work out. This is why I'm saying this is frustrating for me to read, because I feel like you two just need to have this conversation. But this is causing them a lot of anxiety and fear, because this person is in their feelings. They don't want to lose you. And whew, man, that was so crazy. I wasn't feeling anything like up until I said that and looked down at this card, and it's just like this rush of sadness came over me. Okay, so there's a lot of tension that's building up inside of them, right? With this Five of Wands in reverse. Conflict that's going on inside of them about their thoughts. And they're not imbalanced here because of this anxiety. because they don't know really what you're wanting out of this connection. That's where the anxiety comes from. That's where the fear comes from. It's almost like this person's thinking, should I pour my cup in this connection again, or should I not? And I say again because apparently there was some kind of heartbreak here, something that your person felt the need to apologize for. And that's in their feelings pretty heavy. Like, I feel like this is something that was really hard for them to do in the first place. But they did it honorably. Or they feel they did. I do feel like if they haven't yet, then they have recently offered you some sort of, the Page of Cups is a apology. It's a possibility for things to be amended, but it's an apology. And in this Page of Cups, there's grapevines behind him. So I'm thinking about wine and the fine wine. And it makes me think that this person did this in a graceful way. This is their feelings though, okay? This Five of Cups is heavy, guys. This is about loss. I'm sorry, I said Five of Cups, but it's a Five of Pentacles. But this is about loss. This is about feeling worried that you're going to lose something. Very worried that you're going to lose something. And it's going to change everything. And then they have the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is saying that they also want this new opportunity, this new start here with you, but they have no idea how to take it. They don't know. They lack direction of how that's supposed to go. And this is their feelings. So they're lacking direction on how to feel about you in this connection. I feel like they lack clarity. So they don't know. It's sad. Because they don't know what to do, because they don't know what to feel. All they know is that they're sorry and they don't want to lose you. And they would like this new beginning, but they have no idea. If there's a new beginning here, they don't know how to proceed with their feelings. They don't know what to feel. Okay. So their actions basically say what I just said about their feelings. This person's pretty in balance when it comes to all their actions, their thoughts, their feelings, their heart, their head, and the motion that they want to take. They're pretty in balance, but they still have a lot of, even though they have the Temperance in reverse, but it's just because they're not sure how to invest in this connection. There's a lot of stuff here that shows that they have no clarity. I feel it's because of you not opening up. I'm going to tell you why. And this is what I said about. I'm going to go back to you in a second. You have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the World in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, Strength and Justice in reverse. And the Four of Pentacles is showing me that you've kept things to yourself here. But to have, especially Justice in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse, the World in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, those are some major, major arcana when it comes to significant changes in your life, significant turning points in your life. Also, those are a lot of tens. And then Justice is to show that like accountability for something there is also in reverse. And the holding on to something with the Four of Pentacles, and then the fact here we have Death in reverse, which would be about fear of change. And what I'm getting from all that, especially with the Knight of Cups on top of that, is that I feel like something, and the Ace of Swords in reverse as well, because that talks about having overanalyzing things, clouded judgment, not coming forward with clarity. I feel like you left this person in the cold. That's what the Five of Pentacles is about. It's about being stuck out in the cold. Literally, that's what the card imagery is. And I feel like you left this person out in the cold when it came to feelings. But you know there's no justice in that. But I feel like with this Knight of Cups, I feel like you do want to turn that around. And when it comes to your person's actions, they want a new beginning, okay? They want the Ace of Pentacles. They want something, a grounded beginning here. And I feel like your person's been trying to manifest this new beginning. But it is, again, a pentacle. So they're also wanting to take things extremely slow. And I feel like one of the reasons is because they have no idea what to feel. Or what direction to take here. The Hermit, it comes up in reverse whenever there's some loneliness energy there, or the need to withdraw, the need to have a new perspective over a situation. I feel like this person's struggling with, they want this new beginning with you, okay? But they have no idea what direction to take. And it's because I feel like you haven't really given them anything as far as what you really want and what you really feel. And so it's leaving them in this energy of, yeah, their actions are they want this new beginning here. They want to ground something with you. But they also know that they need more. They need to really reflect on this overall, internally. And I feel like they're still going to be kind of withdrawn because I feel like this person doesn't want to be left out in the cold again. So they have the Knight of Cups, but theirs is in reverse. And the Devil, they came out together. So this person is choosing, okay, to release the idea of you offering this Knight of Cups, which is so strange and ironic because your bottom of the deck energy overall is the Knight of Cups, upright. So while this person's releasing that thought, surrendering over the thought of that, you're in the energy of wanting to make that offer and overcoming that fear. Isn't that strange? And I didn't even tell you the bottom of the deck energy. Usually I start with that first, but for some reason I wanted to start here. Their bottom of the deck energy is the King of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this person is being very slow and steady with their communication here. They're hesitating when it comes to this communication with you. Under that, you had the Eight of Cups in reverse. It's that indecision, but not wanting to walk away here. Not wanting to walk away, but facing this indecision here of, should you choose to, not wanting, okay. It's like I feel like I kind of repeat myself, so I'm trying to say it in a way differently because I know it's going to resonate with people differently. But I feel like this person it's like they're trying to avoid facing their emotions here. the way that they feel for you, because they have no idea what you're wanting from this connection, and they don't want to get their hopes up. Under that is the King of Cups and the Fool and the Knight of Swords. I guarantee you, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the World, wow, and the Wish Fulfillment card. Underneath the fact that this person is not sure if they should invest in this connection or how they're supposed to invest in this connection, trying to remain in a hopeful energy, but not wanting to set themselves up for feeling this again. Underneath all that, this person still has the Fool and the King of Cups. It's like they're masking all this emotion that they feel for you and this new beginning that they want, and the communication that they want to have with you here. You know, the determination, that drive of moving forward with communication is what they want. Potential for the new beginning, taking that leap of faith there, that's what they want. The King of Cups, that's all the emotion. You know, the King is, this person knows how they feel about you. There's no question there. But they are trying to cover that up, because they don't want to feel this again. So let's focus on the middle here, connecting energies. As far as your thoughts go, here you have the Beast Spirit, prosperity. It's the number 5, which is that tension that your person's feeling and the change that you want here. So you're feeling the tension of that too. It's just yours is in a different form. Yours is highly stuck in your imaginary thoughts, your anxiety. Your person's in that sense too, but I feel like theirs is more or less in the Wands, because they're feeling this drive, this power, this passion, this energy from their thoughts about you. And they're holding that in, okay? And it's building up all this tension. And they know they need to release that. That's why they have anxiety. You're having anxiety here and stress and turmoil because of all the what ifs that you can't stop imagining about communicating some kind of passionate new beginning with this person. And if that's something that you should go that direction or not. You want to. But the problem is that you know that there's a lot of hidden emotions when it comes to that. And I feel like you're afraid of things changing if you are to bring that out. Even though you know this person deserves to have this knowledge. Because this lack of clarity here with that is leaving this person in this overall like stuck energy. They're stuck. They're stuck. They don't know. They want the new beginning here. It's apparent, okay? They have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool. They want this new beginning here with you, but they're stuck because they don't know what you want and they don't know how to proceed. So they're holding back at the moment. And they're not anticipating anything, and they're not putting any kind of expectations, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just this person really is in desperate need of some kind of clarity so that they can either move on here and heal, or know how to move forward in this connection. Okay. So with the Beast Spirit here, it's that new beginning. I feel like you are both feeling, you're in your thoughts like you want I feel like you both are in this energy of wanting to nurture this connection with the honey that's there and wanting a change here. I mean, this is part of your thoughts. So this is something that you and your person are both thinking about, okay, constantly. And then this is crazy, guys, right here to me. All this is crazy to me, the middle. Bear spirit, healing. I feel like you're both being in this kind of like protective state with the bear here. Mama bears are very protective over their young. And I'm feeling like you both here are very protective over yourselves. This person is very protective over this 5 of Pentacles that they had to experience here and worried about this loss, having to relive that. So they're hesitant about this new beginning here. They don't know which direction to go. You, on the other hand, are feeling a couple of things when it comes to that. And one of them is you're wanting to take things slow because you still feel like you're healing over some stuff. And that is a struggle for you. You are having to build up courage and strength. And I feel like you're also kind of trying to protect yourself in a way because of this heartbreak here. Whatever heartbreak this was. I feel like you're very protective over this person too as well, and I feel like you're wanting to make sure that you're not disrupting this person in any kind of way, because I feel like you feel like you've done that in the past. But heavy protection energy. This person's the same way towards you as well, but you are stepping into this very protective energy towards this person. And healing, okay? Heavy on the healing here. For you and this person, y'all both are in this healing energy. It's just you're going about it your way and they're going about it their way. And then fire spirit, energy. This is about your actions. You're both wanting this. This fiery Ace of Wands energy. It's on both of y'all's sides. You're both wanting this. I feel like yours is more logically and your person's is more emotionally, but you're both in that energy of wanting that, okay? I mean, she's holding a ball of fire on each side and they're both have lightning striking them. This is the number 6, which is the Lovers in Tarot. And the number 17 is the Star in Tarot, which is that renewed hope, wishes being granted, and opportunities. And this is the energies of the actions towards one another in this connection. So this idea to have that is all there. And I just saw 44 on the timer. So the number 4 is about that stability. It's about that foundation being built and the security being of that foundation being there. I feel like this connection means a whole lot to the both of you. Like it's a very deep, bonded connection, meaningful connection. And it means a whole lot to the both of you. And it's like you're both trying to be very careful and being very slow about moving things forward here because you are protective over one another. It's kind of a weird energy to sit in. It's making my brain kind of crazy even just to think about it. But it's like this person's protecting themselves, but they still want to look out for you. And this person's protecting themselves, but they still want to look out for this person. It's it's kind of strange. It's like I don't want to get hurt in this connection, but I definitely don't want to hurt you. And your person's like, yeah, I don't want to get hurt in this connection, but I definitely don't want to hurt you. Because y'all mean a lot to one another. Okay. It's very different. I'm going to get some, I'm actually going to use these. I use the different message cards in Pile 1, I believe. But I'm actually going to use these love note messages. Because I feel like there's a lot of things that are left unsaid in this connection. And I feel like these would be better to use. So that's what we're doing. So tell me, Spirit, what would Pile 2 say to their person? Pile 2 say. Now, I want to go ahead and say, because I felt this earlier and I forgot to mention it because I was in the middle of this, but this pile could be you. This pile could be you. Could be mixed. Fit what's fittable to your situation. It doesn't matter, masculine, feminine. I always read the left as the feminine energies, but it doesn't matter either way. It depends on where you are at currently, because we all have those inside of us, both feminine and masculine energies. And if you are trying to be more in if you're a masculine but you're in that energy of being very nurturing or protective, like this mama bear, then you may be more in a feminine role at this time, and vice versa. If you are a feminine and you are in feeling like you're trying to step into your power, if you feel like you're trying to be in this role of being structured and taking control here, well, then you're going to be more in a masculine energy. So just take whichever pile resonates with you, okay? It doesn't matter, male or female. Oh, we got that cleared up. What is the Nine of Swords in reverse? Why did I say that? It's so strange, guys. I don't know why I was asking why the Nine of Swords is in reverse. I was just going to get some message cards for your side, but let's see what this is. The thought of you with someone else drives me crazy. This is one of those, I swear to you, this is one of those what ifs that you've been thinking about that's leaving you in this fear. I'm actually just going to put that right there. Okay. What would Pile 2 say to their person? If they could say anything at all, what would they say? I'm scared I get too nervous. Yeah, that's apparent. I feel like that might be also why you held back in the past there. But I don't feel like it's just about you being nervous. It's about more you being scared. But I feel like that has to do with other things, not just like nervous to speak your truth. I feel like it has to do with whatever reason you felt you couldn't speak your truth, or whatever. I don't know, maybe it's just your feelings scare you, because that leaves you vulnerable. I'm not ready to settle down. Yes, this is that energy of the Three of Pentacles in reverse, not wanting to commit to anything. Are you in love with me or my potential? So you may have said things to this, wait, hold on, which side am I doing here? So this person may have said things to you that made you feel like they're more or less like in love with the idea of you and not with actually in love with you. So let me go ahead and clarify. That's not the case here, okay? With this person, that is not the case. This person has the King of Cups. This person is completely and utterly full of love with you. And then also, this energy here, this Five of Pentacles is very strong. Not wanting to lose you is very strong in their feelings. That's not coming from a place of potential or seeing something like that. This person is definitely in love with you. What else? What else with how? Oh, something flipped. I need more time to heal and love myself. And that's the Three of Swords in reverse, really. And that might be why maybe you don't want to settle down or commit to this person and you're in that non-committal state, is because of that, because you know you need that time. So what would Pile 2's person say to them if they could say anything? I hear a million voices in my head telling me the things that I should have said. You know how I told you that your person is just hesitant for this communication towards you? That is that right there. They think about this thing. That's that tension buildup as well. They're thinking about things that they want to say to you all the time. All the time. But they have too much anxiety of moving in on that because they don't know how you'll take them. They don't know how you feel. They don't know what you want. So they kind of keep it to themselves. What else would 𝘿𝑚 person say to 𝘿𝑚 if they could say anything? What would 𝘿𝑚 person say to 𝘿𝑚? Okay. I hate this distance between us. It doesn't feel good. Yeah. So like I said before, that also goes along with this Five of Pentacles energy. They don't like this lack of feelings here, not knowing what you're feeling, not being able to express their feelings, and being worried about losing you and losing that. They have this lack. It's painful. They don't like it whenever you're distant. They don't like that. This is so hard for me that I am struggling. It's because of that lack of clarity that this person has. What does 𝘿𝑚 person say to them if they could say anything? You make my heart skip a beat. I get butterflies whenever we talk. Yeah, they may feel that way. That's what I'm saying here, guys. Your person, the love is there. Okay? Don't mistake in that. That love is there. They just don't know how to... They don't know how to express themselves to you because I don't feel like that you... For whatever reason, your person has decided not to offer you any more love, any more cup of love. They've released the idea of that offer towards you. So that has to be from something that happened between the two of you that made them feel as if you wouldn't take that offer. And that's why it's not on the table anymore. That's why they're not going to offer it anymore, which is, again, so strange because your bottom of the deck energy is making that offer. So the love is there. Don't question that. It's just, they don't have that clarity. Honestly, I don't want to be in a relationship right now. And they might not. You know, I didn't see any commitment cards from this person. They may be still trying to be isolated. They may still be trying to be in this Hermit in reverse. This withdrawn energy, isolation energy. They may be going through some stuff or learning some stuff. I'm going to get some middle energies. What about middle energies here for 𝘿𝑚 Spirit? There's some middle energies, middle messages that they're both experiencing, they both feel. Oh, good grief. I see my future when I look into your eyes. So this is something that you're both feeling with one another. And it's funny, I laugh because it's right on top of that prosperity. So y'all see that with one another. Y'all can see a future with one another in some way, shape, or form. Please don't hate me for ghosting you. You didn't deserve it. So this is something that has to do with healing. That could be from you or them or both of you. Action and reaction. If you ghosted this person or vice versa, then the other person did the same. And it affected both of you differently. Can I have one for their actions? Can I just have one? But nope. Nope. I don't deserve you at all. Well, and I'm ready to take my mask off and be real with you. So you may both feel this way. This is the connecting energies that I was asking for. So I feel like you're both wanting to be vulnerable towards one another. And I also feel like you both feel like you're not deserving of each other. And I'm telling you guys what I'm feeling here. And what I'm feeling is that this connection is deep. And the protective energies are very intense as far as y'all wanting to protect each other. Okay, so let's see what advice you have here, Spirit, for pile 2. What's some advice for pile 2, please? A burst of magic, number 84, number 48, which is number 12, which adds up to number 3, which is about growth, or reduced down is about new beginnings. Burst of magic. I'm going to go ahead and get them all out, and then I'll tell you what I'm thinking here. A grand symphony. That's funny, because I was thinking about something in that. Maybe I should be telling y'all what I'm thinking here. Okay, I am. So, a burst of magic, what I heard and what I was thinking when I saw that card was, you're going to just have to go for it. You're just going to have to go for it with this person. You're just going to have that big burst of going towards this person or wanting to play out this new beginning. Otherwise, you're going to overanalyze and you're going to let that fear build up and you're never going to be able to. But when you do, and this is the number 9, by the way, that's that intensity level, right? That's nearing a completion there. When you do, it's going to be like a grand symphony. It's going to be very magical. It's going to be magical. This is also the number 4, reduced down. And this is the number 5, reduced down. This is going to change the foundation of this connection. But this is something that Spirit's insinuating that you need to do. And you need to do it in a way of a magical way, a very grand way. Wow. Okay. Music might also be significant to someone as well. What about pile 2's person? What advice do you have for them? Call of the Muse. Number 31, which is again that number 4. Call of the Muse. I like that card. It's such a pretty card. I feel like Spirit's calling you to, pile 2, your person is so hesitant to what they're going to give in this connection because they don't have that clarity there. But what Spirit's wanting them to actually do here is to go off of your motion, go off of your energy, and to just be in that flow. To use you as their muse. Do you know what I mean? Like, reflect, make their decisions, and bring themselves back into balance off of whatever you're putting out, whatever energy you're putting out. And to stop having this anxiety build up over how things should be or how to act or what moves to make. What else? What other advice? Wish upon a star. The number 39. Which is the number 12. Which is about growth. So these cards both have wings on them, like being in the flow of something, and lots of stars. You have a lot of stars on yours too, but actually I think all these cards have a lot of stars on them, but you do have energy here, fire spirit, which is the star. It's the number 17 in tarot. I feel like, again, this is about growth and foundation and being able to grow your foundation here. But you're the one that's going to have to make the change. Your person's going to grow from this. If you gather the strength, the courage that you need to face this, these feelings that you feel, and move forward with that, expression of that, if you make a bold move, your person is wishing for that. Wish upon a star. Your person is desperately holding on to this idea of opportunities with you. It's a wish that they have. And they're holding that right to their heart. Like a child would. They believe in it. Just completely. Full-heartedly, they believe in it. But they really are trying to keep themselves from pain. It's that energy, and I feel this with both of you, okay? It's that energy of knowing that you love someone enough that you'll be okay. It's kind of sad, actually. You love them so much that even though you want them so bad, if that's not what they want, then you're okay with it. Because you love them so much and you want what makes them happy. You want what's best for them. It's that energy. This person loves you that much. That's that deep, deep love, okay? That's coming from a place of honesty. It's not coming from ego. It's not coming from that I want and I need this. It's coming from a place of genuine, meaningful, just loving someone. Okay. So connecting energies. Spirit of gratitude, the number 7. So you need to reflect on what you have learned in this connection. They're wanting you to have gratitude for one another in this connection, because that's where things are going to blossom from, okay? A tall tale. This is the number 8. So you have progressive numbers here. And this is this is a head here that has the flower as the blossom, as the top of the head. And then here you have a hat that has Pinocchio as top. A tall tale. I feel like you both are telling each other a lot of, not each other, yourselves. Both of you are telling yourselves a lot of what ifs, a lot of imaginary illusions in this over this connection over each other, and it's causing this anxiety buildup and fear. Not only fear of loss, a fear of abandonment, which is loss, but a fear of change in this connection in any way. It's causing a lot of unnecessary emotions, is what I'm saying. So be careful what you tell yourself in moving forward here, and moving forward with this connection, whatever new beginning that takes place here. Be very careful of the things that you tell yourself, okay? If it doesn't come out of the horse's mouth, don't listen to it. Okay. It's hard to listen to your intuition and believe your intuition when you have a lot of anxiety that's surrounding that. One more. Let's have one more. One more. Thank you. Guys, look. That is an awesome way to end this reading. This is also the number 8, which is about progress and action. Great big love. Great big love. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm feeling here with you and your person. Is that great big love. Just loving that person. Not having any expectations there. Not having any, just unconditionally, you know? Okay, guys. Whew. This one, I started this with a lot of energy. Towards the end, I started to get kind of faded out there. Sometimes it's the opposite, but for this one, I actually started to feel kind of faded out for some reason. So anyway, but I'm going to close this out here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it made sense and resonated for you and brought you some kind of clarity or some kind of new understanding or new perspective that maybe you weren't seeing before. Maybe not everything fit, maybe only bits and pieces. Gather what you can from whatever it was that you heard or learned and take what resonates. Just leave the rest. And yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, and I hope to see you again. Thanks. Bye. Hey, Pile 3. Okay, so if you chose this is the Penelope Tarot that I think I got from Etsy, by the way. And then this is the little hummingbird pin. It's really, really cute. It's a pretty pin. So this is going to be your reading. Sorry, guys. I just had like tons of stuff just start flowing to me all of a sudden. I feel like I'm going to go ahead and say that this reading I feel like is going to be kind of deep. Usually these are anyways, but for some reason during my meditation, I felt like this density like come over me. I don't know how to explain it. It feels like a warm, wet blanket. It's the best way I know how to describe it, that just is like clothed on you. And that's my two of my understanding when I feel that way. It's usually when the reading I'm fixing to do is pretty heavy. So keep that in mind. And also I can't quite seem to get my eyes off of this hummingbird pin. And there's a message here, I think. So let me try to think about this. Hummingbirds are quick. They've been around for a very, very long time. I read somewhere one time that they feel that hummingbirds are associated with your guardian angels because they've been around for so long and they're so quick. So they tend to move fast in different places when you need them. Okay, I'm going to leave that. If I think of anything else that goes with that, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to leave that right. I'm actually going to set it. This is another thing, guys. I felt called to put my amethyst on my desk for your reading. Actually, this reading might be a little strange because now that I think about it, I also felt called to pull out this amethyst, and I had to put it on my table. So amethyst is a very protective stone. It also enhances your intuition, your spirituality. And I'll tell you what, that's what I'm really feeling over this reading right now, is a heavy spiritual sense. So maybe this is someone that you feel like you have a very significant connection with as far as a spiritual connection goes. I feel like that might not resonate with everybody, so don't click off yet. If it doesn't, that doesn't mean anything. That's just somebody I feel like just needs to know that. But we'll see what comes out in these messages here. Something else, guys, that's different with y'all, and I'm sorry about my cat. She's just I've been gone all morning, and I'm here now, and she just wants to be right here on me. The other thing is that for the other two piles, I actually used the Fairy Tale Tarot for your person's energy, but with you guys, I was actually called to use the Uncommon Tarot, and I'm not sure why, but when that happens, there's always just a particular message in that pile that I need to bring out. So there we go. Okay, so now we got all that out of the way. If you're still here, let's get started. Okay, so how I'm gonna play this, she's starting to get scared. Come here, Ruby. How am I gonna play this is I'm actually gonna do, your energy is going to be on the left, and your person's energy is going to be on the right. We're gonna do all your thoughts, what your feelings are, and then your actions, and then your person is gonna be the same, thoughts, feelings, and actions. Down the middle, I'm going to get some special tarot for your connecting energy as far as the same thoughts, feelings, and actions. And then I'm also gonna pull some oracle cards, and then we're gonna get some message cards for both of you. And then we're gonna get some oracle cards to close out for us, okay? Okay, so I'm back. That meditation, guys, sometimes when I do that before I do these piles, sometimes it's a longer, if it's a longer meditation, like I said, I know the pile might be a little intense, but it kind of puts me out of my body, I guess, for a second, and it takes me some time to come back. Like I just feel kind of disoriented for a minute, so I feel like I'm back. Heavy on the chest, guys. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Let's figure out what your thoughts are towards this person, towards this connection, spirit. Pile 3. What's their spot? What is their thoughts? Where's in their thoughts towards this person in this connection? What's in their thoughts? The Page of Swords. It's called the Page of Daggers in this deck. What's going on as far as their thoughts, spirit? Their thoughts. The Nine of Cups. What's going on? Pile 3's thoughts towards this person in this connection. If I pull cards random, it's just because it's what I'm feeling. Now there's the Queen of Cups. What is this person's feelings towards, what is pile 3's person's? What is pile 3's feelings towards their person, spirit? We want to know about their feelings. You have the Five of Cups in reverse. If I'm breathing a lot, I apologize. I'm feeling like I'm having a lot of, like an elephant is on my chest here. We have the King of Crystals, which is the King of Pentacles. Pile 3's feelings. The Two of Wands. Okay. What is pile 3's thought or actions? I'm sorry. What is pile 3's actions, spirit? Where's their person in this connection? Where's their actions? Wheel of Fortune. What are their actions, spirit? What is... I'm actually... There are 3 cards here, guys, and I'm actually going to take them. I'm going to put them all as far as your actions go, because I feel like these need to all connect. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Crystals, which is the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy. Wow, that's that energy I was feeling. You have the Three of Swords, and under that you have the Hermit. These cards are so thick, sometimes I can't even tell, like, if I'm holding 1 or 2 cards. Let's just take a peek. Okay. So So I feel like you guys have just experienced a lot of pain. If you have not, for heads up here, guys, if you have not just experienced a lot of pain in this connection, heartbreak or separation of some sort or loss of some sort, this is not your reading, okay? This person here is hurting. Okay, so now we're going to look at your person's energy here. I also want to say while I'm shuffling for them, these piles, guys, are intense and they may be triggering, okay? So be prepared for that. If you don't feel like you're ready to hear some of those triggers, if you feel like you're not in a state of mind where you're okay with hearing certain things that you feel like are going to trigger you or that you will be defensive about, don't listen to this reading until you're ready to hear those things, okay? Because the triggers are there for an intentional reason, because they're there to show you what you need to heal. But if you don't know and you're not aware or capable of knowing how to work through those triggers, then you're just going to be defensive, and it leads to a lot of bad emotions that you don't want to be in. So let me go ahead and explain something to you guys. When you feel triggered in a reading, okay? When you feel triggered with anything, the first thing that you need to do is recognize that you feel triggered. And then you need to let those emotions run through you, okay? Try to breathe. That's what I try to do. I try to be still. I try to take some deep breaths in and out and focus on my breath and kind of let my body calm itself down. And then when I'm ready, I start to take a look at what just happened, what reaction I just had, what feelings I just had about it. And once I understand that, and then I move on to what part of that was triggering for me and where might that come from. And then I start to kind of analyze it. But first and foremost, start your deep breaths. Start your deep breaths, because that's what's going to bring you back into balance there. Having that oxygen in and out. Look at that, guys. 3 of Swords in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. 4 Cups in reverse. About this person's feelings. What is this person's feelings here? We have the Page of Swords in reverse. Person's feelings. The 2 of Wands in reverse. You also have the 2 of Wands, but yours is upright as far as your feelings go. If you notice in this deck, these cards are kind of just flying out for me. And I told you this deck was drawn. I was drawn to this deck for a reason. You have the 3 of Wands in reverse. What about their actions? You have the 6 of Cups in reverse. No, I'm sorry. That's the 9 of Cups in reverse. You have the 9 of Cups as well, as far as your thinking goes. Their actions towards pile 3 in this connection, Spirit. What are their actions towards pile 3? The 9 of Swords in reverse. What are their actions? Look at that. They have the Wheel in reverse. You also have the Wheel in your actions, but it's upright. Their bottom of the deck energy is Five of Swords. Under that, the Four of Wands. You also have the Four of Wands. Okay. It's very, very possible that either you and this person were in a committed relationship together, or you and this person both wanted a committed relationship together or want a committed relationship together. Some kind of union here, okay, is on the table. Both of you have the Four of Wands upright. Your person's on the bottom of the deck energy there, so they're thinking about it pretty heavily. I'm actually also going to start with your person's energy. I think before I was actually starting with you and the other readings, other piles. Sorry, guys. You're going to have to bear with me. This one's going to be a heavy one to take on, so hang in there. Okay, so I'm actually going to get these. This tarot here is called the Visions of Life Tarot. It's actually a full tarot deck, but I've never learned it completely because the cards aren't traditional at all. You just kind of have to guess what the card is. But I'm going to get some of these for your connecting energies real quick. Okay, guys. Nope, they said one more. Alrighty then, one more shuffle. Okay. Now, what is the connecting energies for the thoughts, Spirit? Their thoughts. Okay. I want me to take this card. Wow, it's Rush. Okay, I saw that whenever I have the deck, then it caught my attention, and there it is again. Okay. What is the connecting energies as far as their feelings go? Connecting energies as far as their feelings go. Disharmony. What's the connecting energies as far as the actions go here, Spirit? Connecting energies as far as the actions go. Stability. Overall, bottom of the deck energy is achievements. I'm pretty sure that this is like the Seven of Pentacles, and recognition. And I'm pretty sure that is actually the World. Okay. All right, guys. So, gosh, let me just give me just a second to take this on. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to start here with your person's bottom of the deck energy, and we're going to go through theirs, all their energies, okay? And then we're going to move on here to you, and then we'll focus on the connecting energies there. So their bottom of the deck energy overall is this Five of Swords. When the Five of Swords comes up, it's talking about there being disagreements, there being some conflict, quite possibly maybe some competition. I feel like what this has to do with is I feel your person's lacking some kind of wisdom that they really want over some kind of disagreements that took place in your connection. I feel like your person's still trying to understand what happened in this connection. I also feel like your person, I want to say, is still waiting for you to understand what you want in this connection. I feel like your person thinks about this connection heavily a lot at nighttime. And I feel like overall, I'm getting that your person is having a sense of wanting this harmony, wanting this peace between the two of you. I also feel like this person wants to unite with you. They want union here. They have went through some stuff. You both have went through some stuff here. They've been in this deep, deep healing stage, okay, for I feel like a while now. And they've been trying to bring themselves into balance, trying to find this harmony. Guys, I feel like this has to do within themselves. Harmony in themselves over this connection and what has partaken in this connection. And they're still having some conflict about it. They're still having some conflict about disagreements that took place. I feel like your person's also having conflicts about themselves and how they portrayed themselves in this connection. So we're going to start with their thoughts. They have the Three of Swords in reverse, along with the Wise One, which is the Hierophant in reverse, and the Four of Cups in reverse. Right now, your person is not in the best mindset, okay? They know that they need to heal from what happened in this connection. Or they know they need to heal in order to have some kind of harmony or union take place in this connection. I just feel like they don't know if they know how to do that. I feel like they're trying to not have a negative mindset, but their mind continues to wander off in this connection and how there could be some heartbreak here. And I feel like your person's struggling with being able to have the optimistic idea that there could be a commitment in this connection in some sort of way. Even though they're seeking this union, this harmony, it's almost like your person has like this cup that they wish that they could fulfill. But they don't feel like they can fulfill that cup to offer to you. That's where the negative mindset comes from. And that's where the heartbreak is really, really set in. Really deep down set in, like that grief that this person I feel stuck in, that they know they need to move on from. But it's like they're so heavy in it right now. Whatever happened here, I honestly feel like for most of you guys that are listening to this reading, this has to do with either a connection that has resulted in a separation or a connection that is a result in a separation due to the fact that I feel this person doesn't feel like union is an option here. And now I have to say that sometimes whenever you do these readings, I feel as if sometimes you can you're picking up on those energies, right? This person could just be stuck in this energy at this moment in time. But these thoughts that they're having are all negative-based thoughts, okay? All negative-based thoughts. They do feel lonely. They feel this loneliness here from you. It's like this person knows that they need to be healing something. But they're so like stuck in the grieving process of not being able to have this union, this harmony with you, or not feeling that it's capable, it's obtainable. That's the word I'm looking for. Like they don't feel like it's obtainable. So they're just stuck in their grief and in their negative mindset about, honestly, about having some kind of wish fulfillment here that they feel like they're never going to be able to have. Like you're their wish fulfillment, but they'll never be able to have that. And it's like they're trying to have this peace within themselves. They're trying to like, they're exhausted thinking about this, I have to say. When it comes to their feelings, it's the strangest thing. In your feelings, you have the Two of Wands upright. In their feelings, they have the Two of Wands in reverse. You are a whole different mindset here, okay? And I feel like you're the one that's kind of dragging. I want to say dragging. Carrying this connection in a certain matter, okay? I'm going to move these over a little bit, guys. Just bother me. I feel like your person's cards are too far. But I feel like the first card out here for them is their feelings is the Page of Swords in reverse. And again, it's that they're creating their own stuck energy. Like they're procrastinating healing because they don't think that there is any kind of union that's going to take place here. They don't see it being possible, right? But your person also feels like they're running out of time when it comes to that. See, I don't think that your person's completely given up hope on this connection. I think that they recognize the fact that you aren't going to be there forever. Because of the way that this person looks at you, they look at you like the Empress. They look at you like a wish fulfillment. And so they feel as if other people look at you in that same sense, like you're a gold mine. Nobody like you is going to stick around for very long. And they feel like they're running out of that time, but then they're very pessimistic about being able to have any kind of connection here with you. So it's like if they're fighting themselves, they're going against themselves, you know? Does that make sense? It's a hard energy to pick up on because it's like they want this, but they feel they can't have it. That's exactly what it is. They want this. This is a wish fulfillment for them, but they feel as if they cannot have this. Wow, that's exactly what it is. So the wanting to take inspired action here, wanting to have some kind of opportunity here, wanting to have some kind of knowledge about the way that you feel about this, all that is there in their feelings, okay? Wanting to move forward. Every one of these cards is about procrastination or stuck energy. All of them. If these cards right here were upright, this person would be ready to come forward here. They would just be in the planning stages of how they're going to approach you. In reverse, it's stuck, stuck, stuck. But they're stuck because of their thoughts here, because of their thoughts of not being able to have this connection. So what's the point? You know? What's the point here? And moving in on pile 3. It's only going to cause heartbreak. I can't have this connection. They're stuck here, okay? There's some self-limiting beliefs that are taking place here with your person, and I feel like there's also a lot of stuff stuck in some grief. I feel like there's a lot of things here that your person needs to heal from, and they're not seeing how they can actually do that. But those are some blockages that are keeping your person from being able to move forward. These are all blocks here, guys. Block, block, block. This block is them not doing the healing work that they need. This block here is them having self-limiting beliefs about their capabilities, about their power and what they can accomplish with you. being able to have this union here. And this right here is being stuck in that negative mindset. Block, block, block. Here in their feelings here, all of these are about procrastination, being stuck, not being capable of moving forward and finding out information here. Block, block, block. You have the Two of Wands, which you do as well. You're in a much better place over here. We'll get to you in a second. This person right here needs some help, okay? Because this is the thing. This person, there's so much here that they want with you. And they know that they're running out of time, or they sense that they're running out of time. Because like I said, to them, you are like a gold mine. You're not going to be around forever. And they know that. And they feel like this is their time to have you. But they're not wanting to act on that because they're stuck in their own head up here. They're not going to move forward. They're not going to... The emotions that they have for you are here, but it's blocked. They may try to have some kind of emotion towards you, but this is only going to be in a very small way. Because there's a lot of fear and anxieties in your person's energy. Them wanting to move on you, move towards you is there, okay? There's fear here of not being capable of making a move towards you. There's fear here of just straight out fear. And that means if you take this direction, this could happen. If you take this direction, this could happen. If you take this direction, this could happen. That's that pessimistic energy that I'm feeling towards your person. So when we hadn't even talked about their actions, blocked, blocked, blocked. Let's just get one thing overall straight here, okay? This person is most definitely in love with you. Most definitely in love with you. They have this wish fulfillment card being in reverse as far as their actions because they feel like they can't act on their desires, which is what you are to them. It's in reverse. The Nine of Swords is here in reverse is because they know they're making a mistake. When this Nine of Swords, the Nine of Swords is bad to have anyways when it's upright because it talks about all those different kinds of fears, all those different kinds of anxieties. But these are all shadows. These aren't illusions. They're not really there. It's stuff that this person is coming up with in their own mind to cause them to have this fear blockage, this procrastination in this connection. And this is the misfortune. This is part of your person's psyche. They keep saying psyche, that they have to be, that they've always blocked themselves out of anything that seems rewarding to them. Because your person doesn't realize this, but they actually have some deep-rooted fears about getting their wishes. Because once you get those wishes, then those are those responsibilities that you have to take on. And I feel like your person is having a hard time with taking on responsibilities. This person in particular, guys, could be someone that feels as if they have a lot of responsibilities that are on their back, but it's not something that is... These aren't responsibilities that are visible. These aren't responsibilities that are material, okay? These are all in their head. These are all logical responsibilities. Does this make sense? It's like, okay, let me explain it to you like this. When you have a family, when you have a physical family, even a house, a car, bills, those are physical responsibilities, right? Those are burdens, basically. Responsibilities, burdens that you take on. Then you have things like, I have to be here if so-and-so needs me for this. I have to be thinking about this in case this happens. These are also burdens that you take on that are not your own, but other people's burdens. That you feel the need to take these burdens on and have those burdens as your responsibilities. But they're not realistic and they're not yours to carry. And this person has a lot of those on their back, okay? They have a lot of these responsibilities that they're carrying around on a daily basis that keeps them from being able to have any of the things that they want in life, any of their wish fulfillments. Because in their eyes, if they take on that wish fulfillment, that adds to their responsibilities. Those imaginary ones that they keep taking on that are other people's. But there's something deeper that goes there with that. It's okay to feel the need to be there for someone. But when you're actually carrying that person's emotion and taking it on as your own, it becomes unhealthy. It becomes a burden, not a responsibility. And this person is carrying a lot of people's emotions on with them. Now, let me tell you why this person does that. Because somewhere along the line, this person was made to believe, okay, stay with me here because it's going to be a hard one to explain. I'm just going to be honest. If you're still there, because this is hard to explain. Somewhere along the line, this person was taught, okay, that, or felt some sort of fulfillment out of taking on other people's emotional burdens. And it was rewarding for this person. Because outside of that, who are they? Outside of that, who are they? This person, outside of taking on these emotional responsibilities of others, doesn't feel or see their value. So when it comes across, and there's a wish fulfillment here, they're already inside preparing themselves to let this go. Because they're putting others before themselves. They're draining their own energy. Which leaves this person stagnant. It leaves this person in a very heavy, sad energy. Could you imagine? Okay, this is the way that they're telling me to describe it, and I actually think it's pretty great. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what I'm thinking here, what they're coming through with. So this is the type of person, and this might be even better description here because it's hard to pull these energies like this. But if you went on vacation with this person, okay, during that vacation, I feel like you guys would have a blast. I feel like you guys will be able to just set your sail and like just go for it, right? I mean, look at this, the Queen of Cups here. She's sitting in the bathtub. She's got her crown on her head and her glass of wine or champagne. And she's enjoying herself. And this would be you, right? This is you on the vacation here. Your person, on the other hand, on this vacation, would be that person that you're with, that you're like, holy hell, I should have left this person at home. I cannot have a good vacation with this person. But by God, you see this person's good heart And it just, you take that on and you're attached to that, right? You're attached to this person in that way. You see them, you see through all this and who they are, which is incredible. And it's a very spiritual type of connection to be able to do that, because this person has got so much stuff going on in their head, just craziness going on in their head. Lots of illusions and all this sort of stuff. This would be the person on the vacation that's constantly, every time anything comes up, they're saying, well, what if this happens? We got to be prepared for that. What about this? Well, we got to be prepared for that. Well, what if this happens? Well, we can't do that because then we'll, you know what I'm saying? The person that's at the airport that's already worried about the airport people losing their luggage before you even enter the door. That's this guy, okay? And this is the way this person sadly experiences most things in their life. So anytime they have any kind of wish fulfillment, hence you're their wish fulfillment in this situation, here they are taking on all these crazy illusions about you and this connection and how there's no possible way that this could work out because of all these swords I'm staring at here that aren't even real. There's no way that I can have this wish fulfillment here. I can't enjoy this right now. It's like the universe is giving them this gift and they're like, I just can't have that. I just cannot have that right there. Hold on, let me think of about 10 million different reasons why I can't have that gift that you're trying to offer me. It's very frustrating. Because the reason that right now their energy is so high on this, like so intense at this moment, is because this person feels like they're rushing. They feel like they're running out of time because they see you as this gold mine and you're not going to be around forever. And it's like they're trying to convince that shadow self to let go of these things because this isn't going to be here forever. It's almost like they're wanting to tell themselves, shut up. But it's a tiny voice compared to all of this. This is a major, major, major part of this person that needs to be healed and dealt with. Because if not, I'm telling you, this person is going to deal with this from now till forever. You know, it's really hard to face life taking on everyone else's emotional burdens. And really, at the end of the day, do we feel good for taking that burden on? Do we feel good for having to be there for that person's every step of the way? It's like this person has all these miniature codependent connections that are around them, but they're the main source of that. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine having all these little codependent connections and you were the main source, you were the main light, and you have all this darkness around you that's physically draining you when it comes to these emotions? That's what this person's experiencing in their life. And at first, like I said, maybe when they were younger, it made them feel good because it made them feel like they were someone and they were helpful. And this person probably has a very good heart. They probably feel like there's someone that can really take on that stuff, and they want to be that helpful person. Yeah? But who's helping this person? You know? When's this person going to get to have their wishes granted? Okay, so let's focus on you. You're not even though your bottom of the deck energy is the Three of Swords, shockingly enough, Pile 3, you're doing okay. You're doing way, way, way better than this person. Okay, so you're feeling this separation from this person. You're feeling like this connection is a loss for you. And I do feel as if you went through some heavy heartbreak here in this connection. But the thing is that you resorted to yourself. You had this inner reflection, right? You went back to self and you said, listen here, self. We know that you're hurting. We know where that comes from. And you knew what to do to help yourself in this situation. You experienced that, and you may still experience this from time to time. But you're more capable of knowing how to handle it. You're more capable of taking the action that you need to find the happiness. Okay? To find that happiness and to pull yourself out of this 3 of Swords. I feel like you've done some work, healing work on yourself, and you're capable of handling it. Okay. So let's talk about this. Your actions, your feelings, and your thoughts towards this person. As far as your thoughts go, you have the Page of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. Regardless of how this person is, like I said, you see straight through this person's pessimistic nature, okay? You see straight in the middle. You see straight to where it matters, right there in the center, in their heart. And you see how good this person is. And you can see, I mean, first off, you have the Queen of Cups, so you're very intuitive. And you have a healing sense about you, okay? You're also very compassionate. And you know how this person is dealing with things in their life. And you see the ways that you can help this person. And I feel like you have this overall sense of patience with this person because you know that you are good for them and that you know that you can help them. And you are the Queen of Cups and you like to help people. You like to nurture people and you're wanting to nurture this connection. You also know that this connection is a wish fulfillment for you as well. And that's something that you can't get out of your head. And I don't feel like you're too happy about that, to be honest with you. I feel like you're actually upset about that because you know where this person is and where they lie. And you have to, I feel like you've already in your head tried to heal from the fact that this may never be something that is obtainable for you ever again. And you've had to just be okay with it. Figure out how to be okay with it while still being there for this person. Because you're definitely not going to pull your energy back from this person. Because you're the Queen of Cups and you're too nurturing. You can't do it. You know that you have the knowledge there to help this person. And it's like you just know, yeah, I'm going to just be there for this person no matter what. It's like you are in this ride or die energy for sure. Definitely. I feel like this person is too. It's just they're not able or capable of being able to see past all that stuff and enjoy what they have here with you. So when it comes to your feelings, you have the 9 of Cups, the 5 of Cups in reverse. So you're already in your feelings. You're already moving on from this heartbreak that you've experienced with this person. You may have recently stepped into this energy of not crying as much, of feeling noticing that they aren't stuck in your obsessive thoughts as often. You feel yourself kind of moving more outside of that hermit mode. You're more going out there. You're hanging out with new people, or you're hanging out with friends, or you're just getting out of the house, or you're just not as in that grief sadness, which I feel like you did experience, but you know how to come out of that. So you're in this energy of moving on because you don't feel like this person is ready, and they may not ever be. It's not like you are, listen, you're both in this disharmony here, okay? When it comes to your feelings. You're in disharmony because basically you're having to let go of something that you desire, you truly want. Oh my God, that one's a hard one. Yeah, I feel it. It's that energy of having to face the fact that if something is meant for you, it will come back to you. But having to really put that mirror up and face that is a hard one. But you have the King of Pentacles. So you're trying to give yourself patience. You're trying to be disciplined and ground yourself in what is. You're doing all the right things, pile 3. You know exactly what you're doing, and you're doing it all correct. And you're planning for the future. You maybe have recently started thinking about possible connections in the future, possible soulmate connections in the future, maybe moving on from this person. You've seen, like, or not said out loud or really planned anything, but it's like these thoughts have come in and crossed your mind, and it's not heavy on you like it used to be. But the thoughts of possibly being with someone else eventually and wondering if this person's going to be in your mind at that time, these thoughts have been coming up through your mind and your feelings. And you're trying to give yourself this patience because this disharmony is still there. You know that you're moving on. It's just, it's not the best feeling, right? It's the disharmony feeling. But I feel like you're in balance with it. I feel like you recognize the emotions that you're feeling and the energies that you're going through. And I feel like you're just going with it. You know, you're doing what you have to for yourself. Okay. So my goodness, let me tell you, your actions. You have Wheel of Fortune, all upright, by the way. Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Ace of Wands. Pile 3. If you are on a spiritual journey, okay? Now this might not resonate for everybody. Take what resonates, okay? But if you are about to find this union with yourself. This right here for me, it says absolutely everything. This is everything. This is about fate, your destiny, life cycles, and completion and renewal. You literally have completion here, turning point in your life, and the number 10, closing out a cycle, and then here's your new beginning on this side. And in between that, you have the 8 of Pentacles, which is all the work that you've put into yourself. The 4 of Wands, which is union with yourself. Understanding who you are and what you want and how to gain what you want, how to move forward here, okay? The Ace of Wands is about having that inspired new beginning, having that inspired direction. As far as your actions go towards this person and this connection, you are moving forward with union with yourself, with your life. You're starting a new beginning here in your life. You know that's the route that you need to take. So you are becoming stable. And it's so funny, this card, when it came out, I thought, well, she's hanging Cupid out to dry. That doesn't make sense in this. Now it totally makes sense to me now that we're through the rest of the spread here. Because as far as a connecting energy, this totally makes sense. You're hanging Cupid out to dry because you're finding stability within yourself. You don't need Cupid. You're kind of done with Cupid right now. You're happy within yourself. You know how to take care of yourself. You know how to heal yourself. You know which direction you need to take. This person has also hung Cupid out to dry. But it's because they have this stability and understanding that they're not going to be able to have a wish fulfillment. They're not going to have their desires fulfilled. They're carrying way too of a heavy load for that. Their will is in reverse. Yours is upright because you completed your cycle. This person has not broke their cycle. Okay? I know that sucks so bad to hear. I know it does, and I'm so sorry. But that's just the thing, though. You don't have anything to be sorry about, because I feel like this person has showed you the light. And I'm not saying this person won't come back around. They're definitely not there yet. And I'd honestly, the energy that you're in, you've hung Cupid out to dry for now. And you're stable within yourself for now. And this energy here of you moving forward or moving on or having the idea of a soulmate in the future, I still got pretty sad here, guys. I almost cried here thinking about that. So you know that you're not actually ready for that. You know that if you were to turn around and get with someone right now, that this person would be way too heavy on your mind. The whole time you were with that person, you'd be missing this person. You know this. So you've hung Cupid out to dry for now, okay? You still feel that disharmony with this person, which is the connecting energy here. This person feels disharmony because they do have these motion cards of wanting to move towards you, but they're blocked. They may not always be blocked, but right now they are, okay? And then this rushing energy. I didn't say this before, but I feel like you're like wanting to rush towards this person to help this person, to show this person compassion and healing. Because intuitively, you're picking up on everything this person needs to do. But you can pick up on someone else's energy and what they need to be doing here, but they have to figure that out for themselves, right? You can't just like give them that piece of your brain and say, look at it like this, or explain it to them. You can help them along. You can say things to them that will help them in that process, but you can't actually make them do it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole part of the journey, is they have to figure that stuff out themselves. They have to figure out those lessons themselves. They're learning those lessons. You've already done that. Okay? They have to learn in their own way. They had their own experiences, and they have to learn in their own way, just like you did. Okay, so I'm going to get some message cards from you to this person and from this person to you, okay? And possibly some middle energies as well. Horrible shuffle. I'm trying to shuffle over my kitty because apparently she just has to be here for you guys, even though the shuffling just terrifies her. Okay. Ruby, honey, you know how I am with my cards. What's wrong with you? Okay. So let's go ahead and do you first. So Spirit, what would Pile 3 say to this person if they could say anything? What would they say? What Pile 3? I'm grateful for this spiritual lesson. You are. It's time for me to heal now. Yeah. See, you know this about yourself. I'm telling you. You already know all of this. You know what you're doing. You know how to do what you need to do. What would pile 3 tell this person if they could say anything, Spirit? What would they say? I love you unconditionally, yeah. That's it. Queen of Cups energy. You're going to continue to love this person from a distance. You're going to continue to be there and help them through everything. Ride or die. We will be together again. See, you're still in this optimistic energy, I feel. I feel like you, like I said, you know. If it's meant for you, it'll come back to you, and you do believe this person is meant for you in some in some form. This person is meant for you. Okay, so what would this person say to pile 3 if they could? Okay, well, they're ready to talk. I love you. Oh, yes, they do. That's something that maybe they haven't said to you. Or enough. I just heard that in my head. Or the same. Heard that too. I feel you leaving me behind, guys. This is that energy I'm talking about. This is that rushing energy. See, that's there for a reason. That rushing energy is there for a reason. And I feel like it's to help kick this person in the ass, to be honest with you. I feel like it's there to help this person to understand that their desires are within reach. It's their shadow self that is keeping them from it. It's their fears, anxieties, stress, illusions. What else? So many things remind me of you. Yeah, I bet you $100 that this person is, I think I said that in the last pile. This person, I swear to you, is probably surrounded by synchronicities, especially if they're feeling this, you leaving them behind. They're feeling like they need to be in a rush here. This person, I guarantee you, this person might have reached out to you in small ways. I think I said that already once, but it's because of this energy, this rushing energy. I bet Spirit is on their rear. I bet they are. I bet they've been sending this person synchronicities and things about you like crazy. And this person's like, what is going on? You know? I left you before you could leave me. See, this right here, guys, this is what I felt over here. With this heartbreak here, something happened with this person. And they left. They separated themselves from you. And it was because of this. Before you could leave me. Maybe they've been left by everyone in their lives. Maybe by the same people that they feel that they need to take those emotional burdens on. Could be family or close friends. But maybe they feel like they always are betrayed, or they always are that's it. This person may feel as if everyone that they get really close to either abandons them or betrays them. And so what they did is they left you because they knew how they felt for you. And they knew they couldn't see realistically you and this person being together. They couldn't live up to the life that they put you in. And so they left. It's this desire like I talked about. They don't feel like that they can have it. And so they leave before it gets more painful. But I still feel like it was incredibly painful. And they caused you this pain as well. But guys, it was a lesson that needed to be learned. I feel like that was something that needed to set you off into this healing cycle so that you can move forward and move on through some stuff. But this person, that set them off too. They're not They haven't healed past that stuff yet. They're still working on it. They're still figuring this stuff out. And I'm going to tell you, I'm dead sure that spirit is on this person's ass. Okay? I'm dead sure. I feel it. This energy of rushing and this energy of synchronicities, I'm telling you. So what is the connecting energy as far as both of their energies as far as their thoughts, spirit? What are both of these energies as far as their thoughts? I know I messed up everything. So you may have felt that too on your side. You may felt like you kind of pushed this person when they for sure weren't. You always maybe felt like you were like tiptoeing around this person some kind of way. Excuse me. Excuse me. Are you okay? What's wrong? What is the connecting energies as far as the feelings? Well, that just flew right out, didn't it? I replay our conversations over and over. Yeah, I feel like both of y'all are doing that. Replaying your conversations over and over. That's that disharmony. You're both going back and thinking, are there any things that this person said that I I could have said differently, or you're reading into things that conversations that you had and seeing if there's something maybe you didn't see then that maybe you could see now. You know what I mean? I'm not available. I couldn't let you get close to me, guys. This is y'all's energy as far as your connecting energies goes with the stability and this hanging Cupid out to dry like we talked about. This is your person's energy of not feeling like they can move forward and feeling like they didn't want you to hurt them. They couldn't see you as being someone that betrayed them like other people in their past. Because they have you in such a high light, they know that if you did that to them, how completely devastating that would be. Because this person definitely admires you and respects you. It's like seeing someone like in your family that you admire and respect. Think about that person, okay? That's how this person sees you. Now think about that person doing something to you that is a betrayal or some kind of abandonment to you. How would that make you feel? This person already knows what that feels like. And you are someone they know would give them that feeling like 10 times over. Because not only does this person respect you and love you in that way, they're in love with you. It's like a double whammy for this person. And they have no idea how to deal with it. So what they did was they left you before you could leave them. And they couldn't let you get close to them in that way. It's that fear, guys. You, on the other hand, are not available. Because you hung Cupid out to dry. Because you came into union with self. And you're having a brand new beginning with self. Brand new creative beginning. You may have come into some kind of new career, some kind of new perspectives, just some kind of new you know? But you're there. Okay. I was just shuffling the deck, and look what's under it. I hid who I really am from you. This person, even though that you may feel like you know this person pretty well, I feel like there's parts of this person that they feel like you don't see, but I feel like you do see because I feel like you're very intuitive. But I feel like they feel like you don't see. And if they were to show you those parts, that you would see them differently from what you see them now, and they don't want that to happen. That would break their heart. They don't want you to see them in that way. They could have possibly said some things to you that made you look at them like that. And they may have... Oh my gosh. They may have went separated from you and kind of disconnected from you because they may have been ashamed of that. Okay, so give me some advice. This is going to be a longer one, guys. I'm sorry, but I spent a lot of time on your persons. They were harder to read. There was a It's like a dark tunnel over there. Led to a bunch of other dark tunnels. Okay, so bring some advice, please, for pile 3's energies. We have Spirit of Gratitude. Wow. It's the number 7, which is about reflection, reduced down. It's the number 1. So gratitude for the new beginning. Spirit wants you to really focus on how much you've blossomed in this connection. Really focus on how much you've learned, where you've come from, how far you've came. They want you to focus on this divine feminine energy that you're carrying, and how, just reflect on that and have gratitude for meeting this person, for having a connection with this person, okay? They want you to stay in this gratitude type energy, because I feel like you being in that energy is what's going to also help this person to see the light. Does that make sense? I always say, does that make sense? Like y'all can hear me. It is what it is. If you remember, I already said that in your reading as far as your energy goes. Because this is the number 6, which is the Lovers in Tarot. And this is, again, you trying to step into that. It is what it is, and there isn't anything that you can do about it. And this person is not ready yet. They're not there yet. And they may not ever be. And that energy of, if it's meant for you, it'll come back to you. I feel like you're there. Spirit's like, yeah, you're right. You're doing a good job. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Beautiful uncaging. Took me a second. That one took my breath away. Guys, you've unlocked, I mean, I don't even have words, you know? This is the number 5, which is about change. Reduced down, it's the number 3, which is about growth. You have grown so much. You have changed so much. You know who you are now. Beautiful uncaging. Beautiful uncaging? Really? I mean, come on. Spirit is commending you for all the work that you've done. That's a beautiful card. That is a beautiful card. Beautiful uncaging. Yeah, you've uncaged yourself. I feel like maybe you blocked your heart or felt the need to protect your heart a lot. And it's like you've opened yourself up. Sorry guys, my cat's back there just making all kinds of racket. Okay. Guys. Look at this person's card. It says quitting the mind. Quieting the mind. Quieting the mind. Number 32, which adds up to the number 5, which is about change. This person definitely needs to quiet their mind. They definitely need to make that change. And just meditate. Find that peace, that inner peace, that balance. They really, really, really need that advice. If you talk to this person, which I know you do, somehow or another, you need to say this to them. They need to be able to quiet their mind. That's where that peace comes in, and that acknowledgement of things come in. Oh my gosh. Tender embrace. Oh my gosh. Pile 3, you're killing me. Okay, do you remember how I told you that you're very healing? You're the Queen of Cups. You have this healing energy, and this person knows that. Tender embrace, guys. When you hug this person, if you hug this person, they feel that healing energy from you. It's a spiritual thing. They can feel that from you. And they feel safe. It makes them feel safe. And this person may not even feel safe with themselves. But they feel that with you, with this tender embrace. And the strength in that. There's tons of strength in that. And I also want to say, there may be some remembrance, past lives remembrance. They may see you as someone that reminds them of home. Just with that embrace, like you just feel like home. It's like hugging your grandma, you know? It's like, it's just, there's nothing else like it. There's just nothing else like it. It's like not seeing someone that you care about a lot for a long time and then getting to hug them. This is that energy. This is what your first person feels with you. Remember this, because this is healing for your person, okay? I feel like they need that from you. What else? Smoke and mirrors. This card, I swear to God, is haunting me. This card has come out in every single pile I've done. Number 42, which is the number 6, which is the Lovers in tarot. This person has acted like they do not love you. If this person has acted like, guys, wait till you see the bottom of the deck. If this person has acted like they do not love you, or they tried to push themselves away from you, it says it right here. I couldn't let you get close to me. I could feel you leaving me behind. I left you because I knew you were going to leave me. All that energy there, smoke and mirrors. It's smoke and mirrors. They're trying to protect themselves. That's all that is. They need to learn themselves how to drop the smoke and mirrors and be authentic. Okay, so the bottom of the deck energy, guys, look. You have let it go. It's 2 hummingbirds and a heart. And it's the number 6. And it's the number 3 if you reduce it down. No, it's the number 2 if you reduce. It's the number 2 if you reduce it down. It's the partnership, the balance of the Lovers. And it's the hummingbirds. Y'all chose the hummingbirds. Look. Isn't that crazy? You might want to look up hummingbirds. Double check on that. Let it go. I think this is a call for you both just to open your hearts to one another. Because if these 2 hummingbirds were to pull on this string, it would unlock this heart. And that's what I'm feeling from that. To unlock your heart, to open your heart up to this connection in whatever way you can. Okay? Wow. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you there. That was a very long one. If you stuck around this long, kudos to you. Thanks for being here. I hope you did, because the ending of this was awesome. Got a lot of information out of that, especially with your person. You're doing a great job over here. Pile 3. You're where it's at. That's what I heard in my head, so. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you there. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. I hope it made sense. It was a long reading. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you listening to me. And I hope to see you again. Thanks.